Yo, what's up, everybody? We back. We are back in action. LO Snap is first, and Dance Hard to Die pleads the fifth. Alrighty. What's up, everybody? LO Snap just sent me his update. Maybe I'll post it on here. Let me see what LO Snap did. All right. Whew. God dang, LO Snap, save some calories. He done burned everything off. Okay. That's that mental fortitude. Danny Choppa? I had to summon Danny Choppa. I was trying to summon Danny Choppa Saturday. Couldn't get Danny Choppa on here. Danny Choppa busy, man. LO Snap burning some calories, bro. God dang. All I did this weekend was relax. I was tired and sore. What's up, everybody? We back? Oh, family? Yeah, spend time with family. Now, we going to be down in Maryland at some point. Let me put my link up. We're going to be down in Maryland some point, hopefully this year. We're working on the sponsors and everything in the background, so we'll keep you guys posted. I don't know if this will be a meetup, though. Under 300? Congrats, brother. Yo, my man burned 20 pounds off like nothing, bro. God, dog. LO Snap done burned 20 pounds like nothing, man. Now, I can't. It'll take me forever to lose 20 pounds. I'm having trouble with 6 pounds. But congrats to you, brother. Danny Choppa, we're going to get you ready for Houston. That's what you need to get ready for. I can't wait for Houston. Let me get past this Maryland streamathon, and then we'll plan for Houston next. Let me post my link. You know, we raise the money. We always raise the money over here, bro. I'm adding my own money to it as well, so don't worry. That's not the right thing. Yeah, everybody ready? Oh, Houston, we got Houston gonna be wild. Say a prayer for us when we go to Houston, everybody. Yeah, say a prayer for us when we go to Houston, but it should be good. I'm trying to eat that cow. No innuendo. I'm trying to eat LO Snap's cow. If he'll let us. Or, you know, maybe we'll donate the money or something. We could do everything. That's basically it. We watched Saturday. We watched Friday actually. Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday we watched Iowa versus Penn State. We did not watch the Nebraska match. We probably should have because they had AJ Ferrari out there. Was he injured? I don't know. Well, between law trouble, I don't know. He won his match, didn't he? I tapped out because I was tired. After 3 hours, I tapped out on Friday. LO Snap says, I put a 450 on the bench. I said 400. LO Snap said 450 on the bench. A few times. I will give it a few days, and I will see if I can clock in. Gee, take it easy, bro. Take it easy, LO Snap. LO Snap strong. Against Rocco Welsh. Wait, I thought Welsh was on... Oh, AJ, I'm thinking... Who am I thinking of? You're thinking of the Ferrari brother. Oh, okay. What's the other Ferrari? I can't remember the other Ferrari's brother. Yeah, Rocco Welsh beat him. Yeah, that's true. Okay, we watched that match. What's up with his style? Wrestling on the knee? Well, that's knee wrestling. That's it's been hotly debated lately if that's stalling or not. But that's a style of wrestling. It's almost like guard pulling. Basically guard pulling for wrestling. I don't think he was injured. Well, Iowa. That's the wrestling. That's Iowa's wrestling style. Injured. So we got the link up for Streamathon. I don't think we got UFC. I don't know. Let me put a poll up and see if we're gonna watch UFC or not. I don't want to waste my money on it. No, his knee was okay. He was knee wrestling. LL Snap burning all these calories. God, dog. Let me do a poll. So there's no more Kayla Harrison. She had to get surgery. So no more Kayla Harrison for the UFC, which that was the big reason I was going to watch UFC, because of Kayla Harrison. So we'll see. There's Patty Pimblett and some other people, but I don't really care about those people. L Snap about to bench 600. L Snap, you too strong, bro. You build different, bro. No, Wendy. Surgery. Man, they made that man stronger. How they make the man strong? L Snap, blessed by God. We got a couple of matches. Europeans is going on. Oh shoot. Should I watch Europeans too? It's the same weekend. Well, Europeans started last week. I might watch the first day of the live stream for the Europeans as well. We'll see. I'm not certain. So we'll see what we should do. L Snap 450 on the bench. That's my first. That's your PR for deadlift. Damn. I told you L Snap built differently. All right, guys. Nothing big today. Nobody's been in trouble. Thank God. Nobody. Stay out of trouble, people. We'll see where Isaac or anybody is too. The news in jiu-jitsu moves on so fast. We're the only people that be remembering stuff. This up closer. Yeah, we the only people that remember stuff. Dang, L Snap doing that for 4 or 5. You don't tap the leg locks. That's a big lie. Let L Snap grab your foot. Oh, all this stuff all over the place. Let me move this over. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm working on the. I got too much going on the. It says tap where you won't have a. Tap or he won't have a leg. Yeah, he don't tap. He screams. Yeah, he plead the fifth. Yeah, I'm walking too. Let's see what's going on. We'll jump around. We just jump around today. I don't think anybody's in trouble. So that's Joseph Chin's school. It looks packed already. Dang. They breaking even. Well, it's at the soft opening. That's good, man. Joseph Chin put all his money into that school. He's smart. Who else? What did the other guys buy? He the only one that put it into a school. Look at all the book bags. Okay, they might be too packed already. That's good, man. Look at that. That's a nice little turnout. Now, how many people are going to be paying? That's the issue, Joseph Chin. But Shanghai apparently has a lot of people with money. So should be working out. We can't let LL Snap. I'll let you decide who we invite to the meetup. Now, oh, who was that? Now we gotta make sure people are paying though, Joseph Chin. Make sure they're paying the how much was it? $120, $150? Well, I guess Joseph is the biggest Asian grappler right now. Him and Kenta. So shout out to him. He put all his money into this school, huh? So it might be a good long-term investment. He does have a name, and he's popular right now. So you gotta take advantage of that. A lot of athletes wait until they're retired and kind of almost not relevant anymore before they open up a school. So shout out to Joseph. So we'll see how it goes. That's good turnout. 179 or bust. What is that? 179.99 for the. I don't think it's that expensive. It's 1,500. No, it might be more than that. We'll know. We don't know. We'll see. Now, if you want to go visit, you need to get that. You got to get that visa, bro. When you go through customs or whatever, border control. What are you here for? Oh, I came to train with Joseph Chin.
What is going on in this gymnasium? Wait a damn minute.
Who is that? That's Josiah wrestling. Nah, motherfucker, no. Nah, stop walking like that.
What school is this?
He going to Australia? That's Josiah.
What is going on in this gymnasium?
Oh, Grippo, come and play. Yo, Josiah, leave Grippo. That's Josiah. Oh, hell no.
Wait a damn minute.
All right, I don't want to hear nothing about jiu-jitsu no more. He need to stop.
What school is this?
You keep your eye on that man in the shower.
What is going on in this gymnasium?
Keep your eye on that man in the shower. Don't let him take your back, and don't let him pin you, and don't let him ride on you.
Wait a damn minute.
Don't let him ride on you. Don't let that man ride on you. You better escape.
What school is this?
You better escape.
What is going on in this gymnasium?
You better escape. You better get out that riding time. Don't let that man pin you. Nah, man, get him off.
Wait a damn minute.
That man can hold you down. Oh no. He look athletic too. That's not fair. That man, he has what it takes to become a champion. Oh no. Imagine that was Josiah, bro. We all be screwed. Oh no, Grippo. Watch out, Grippo.
What happens when an unknown neo-samurai turns up at your local tournament? Well, in 2001, Japanese MMA fighter Genki Sudo unexpectedly appeared at the Westside Submission Grappling Tournament held at the OG of No-Gi, Chris Brennan's gym, who was surprised by Sudo's arrival and didn't know who he was at the time. So the Westside Tournament was a casual local event where Brennan would give away free pizza and drinks to competitors. But Sudo's performance that day became legendary. With a background in wrestling, Sudo was learning submissions in Beverly Hills with Bas Rutten. He demonstrated his creative grappling style and wasn't afraid to attempt risky techniques, throwing flying triangles and armbars with abandon. And the footage from this tournament became one of the most popular jiu-jitsu highlight videos on YouTube, showcasing Sudo's unorthodox, athletic, and entertaining grappling style that would become a trademark.
Yeah, I grew up watching that too. Genki Sudo is one of my favorite fighters. Let's look at that. The fun is now LO Snap will go in there and ruin everybody's good time. LO Snap go in there and slam you on your head. Let's see if we can find it. I got the wrong account. I swear to God, this account. Oh, they still got the footage. Can't play the music though. Can't play the footage or music, but we can watch it. Yeah, this is what I grew up on, everybody. Watching Genki Sudo. I don't know what year this was. He been fondled with. It looked like he made a decision though. It looked like that man. His body, his choice. Well, you never know. You never know with these people, but maybe he looked like he's in his I don't know. He looked like he's having fun out there. But yeah, Genki Sudo. I miss these days of jiu-jitsu. It wasn't about social media, being famous. It wasn't about clout. It was just going out there, having good matches. You know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it was more pure back then, but man, people just, and everybody's out there fighting. You didn't have nobody back then. People weren't like, oh, I don't want to compete. 2005, yeah. Was it 2005? Yeah, it was good days, bro. I miss those days, bro. And then, you had people used to, yeah. And you know what? I give it up to wrestlers. They would always go out there. They didn't know any submissions, but they would go out there and fight. Yeah, no social media. He just went out there and, up, you lost, you get upset. All right, get over it. Yeah, look at got upset, got over it. A little slam there, but yeah, he's all right. Got angry for a second. And Genki Sudo was good. He was good, man. We didn't have advantages back then either. Or actually, we did, but who cared? You just went and grappled, bro. That was good days, bro. I wish I could play that music, that rock music. Get me on YouTube. Yeah, look, just taking the back. I mean, that's the same stuff we doing now. Ain't nothing different. He got a free hot dog or something. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, there wasn't money in the sport, unless you were coaching. But remember those days people didn't complain about their belts? Yeah, nobody complained about their belt. Nobody complained about having to compete. Nobody complained about class being too hard. If you went to train back then, you knew class was going to be hard. You knew class back in those days. You knew the class was going to be rough. Everybody just got through it. Now people complain. They're a customer now. Look, we didn't have ecological back then, but look, people were good back then too. We didn't have ecological back then. You grab till you tap, yeah. And people used to cross-train a lot more. I don't think they cross-train like they used to. I remember doing throwdowns and stuff. People from other martial arts would train together. Now you never see people from other martial arts anymore. Nice. Look at that. Twister roll. Yeah, look at that. To calf slice. Look at that. Everybody was white belt. That was a nice move. Yeah, 7 matches. He had 7 matches. Now, none of them went the distance. These are much more exciting than some of the modern matches. Well, the technique. Well, there's no gap in knowledge, really. Unless you're like Tynan or someone or Gordon, there's really no more gaps in knowledge. Even athleticism, there's no more gaps really, so it's hard to really see matches like this anymore. Kimura finish, yeah, not basic jiu-jitsu, but man, listen. This guy got his wrestling shoes on. I would have gone for a leg lock or something. Genki Sudo had 8 matches, 8 matches, and won some pizza. He's like, I'm done. That was amazing. And you would see guys like him, you'd be like, oh my God, he was so good. Look at him, happy, got his little trophy. That was awesome, bro. The good old days, man.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Hello? 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 Where'd she go? Where the fuck she go?
This mush over here.
I went to work and I left you my wallet on the table.
That's mush.
And my debit card. Order whatever you want to order. Pay your car note. And pay your rent. And whatever you want to buy. New shoes. I left you money in my wallet.
That's much right there. That's much.
Love you. See you soon when I get off work.
That's mush right there, man.
She left me at home in her house?
That's mush.
What the fuck? Oh, hold up. She just leave me here by myself. Hold on. Damn, she had a walk-in closet?
That's mush,
The
man.
fuck?
Mush ain't here to defend himself.
Damn. All these clothes in here.
Mush, get that money for the live stream, bro.
What the fuck? All this weed. Oh my God, that's a lot of weed. All this fucking weed. Hold up. What the fuck? Hell yeah. That's a lot of fucking weed. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I ate the jet pop.
That's mush right
I
there.
ate the jet pop. This a white girl. Hell yeah. She got weed. Oh my God. Let me put this shit back.
Mush is raising funds for the live stream, everybody, just so you know. Mush is raising funds for us. putting his body on the line for us. Thank you, Mush, for your services.
This is all hypothetical, but I truly believe in my heart that Tom Brady could suit up for the Broncos right now and help them win. I do. That man look like he's still in good shape. He could leave the booth, go put on a Broncos uniform right now. You mean to tell me he can't at least game manage? Throw some slants, some screens, not turn the ball over? And if they need him to push the ball down the field a couple times, he can't. Yes. I know Broncos, y'all still sore. And this is hard for y'all because y'all don't want to hear no hypotheticals. Y'all want some real action. Y'all really need a quarterback right now. Because Jarrett Stidham, but I believe in my heart that if it was at all possible for Tom Brady to put that doggone Denver Broncos uniform on, he could go do it. And not only would he do it, but he could win. With that team, it's crazy to think about. It's crazy. This is all hypothetical. But I truly believe in my heart that Tom Brady could suit up for the Broncos.
Maybe he could go back, you know. I'm all for the old guys still kicking it. I'm trying to be like that myself.
Is like, for example, if you try to get ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini to write you something, it's really shitty. And it's shitty because by its nature, it goes to the mean, to the average. And it's not reliable. And I just can't even stand to see what it writes. Now, it's a useful tool if you're a writer and you're going, what's the thing? I'm trying to set something up, or somebody sends someone a letter, but it's delayed 2 days and it can give you some examples of that. I actually don't think it's very likely that it's going to be able to write anything meaningful, and in particular, that it's going to be making movies like from whole cloth, like Tilly Norwood. Like, that's bullshit. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's not. I think it turns out the technology is not progressing in exactly the same way they sort of presented it. And really, what it is going to be a tool. Just like sort of visual effects, and yeah, it needs to have language around it. You need to protect your name and likeness. You can do that. You can watermark it. Those laws already exist. I can't sell your fucking picture for money. I can't. You can sue me, period. It kind of feels to me like the thing we were talking about earlier, where there's a lot more fear because we have this existential dread. It's going to wipe everything out.
Right.
But that actually runs counter, in my view, to what history seems to show, which is adoption is slow, it's incremental. I think a lot of that rhetoric comes from people who are trying to justify valuations around companies where they go, we're going to change everything. In 2 years, there's going to be no more work. Right. Well, the reason they're saying that is because they need to ascribe a valuation for investment that can warrant the CapEx spend they're going to make on these data centers, with the argument that, like, as soon as we do the next model, it's going to scale up, it can be 3 times as good. Except that actually ChatGPT-5 about 25% better than ChatGPT 4 and costs about 4 times as much in the way of electricity and data. So those is, like, for example.
Well, I guess jiu-jitsu coaches don't have to worry about their job getting replaced. Now, if they get a robot, the jiu-jitsu robot, some of you guys already got a robot in your house you're drilling with. Zippery, what's up, brother? Amit's over here. 4 days out. 4 days. Oh no, 4 days. 3 days. Actually, 3 days. That baby tired. 3 more days, everybody. Much. Much. We need Much to raise some funds, man. Go play in that snow, Much, and raise some funds for the live stream. We got 3 days until this baby's due. That baby, get out of there, baby. Get out of there. That baby been jumbled and flipped and tumbled and twisted. That baby need to get out of there. Now, Much. Let me stop myself. I plead the fifth. Much, when we gonna get them t-shirts, Mush? We need them for the live stream. Baby gonna need a coffee and a cig when it comes. That baby tired. That baby ain't got no rest. Most moms be resting a little bit. That baby, me ain't rested one bit. She been super active. That baby tired. He gonna need a break. Her striking, I mean, she's not a striker though. Should you be doing this right before the baby comes out? Hey, how about you relax a little bit? Get the cortisol down.
These comments are frying me.
Play this game.
These comments are frying me. My man said 40 more years to go. It doesn't get any better. Wait till you work a 9 to 5, then pick up the kids. Stop at the grocery store. Cook and do laundry all before bed. You will eventually reach the disassociation phase. Just hang in there. If you do a great job all year long, you'll get a free slice of pizza. Oh, don't worry, girlie. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. Why somebody said there definitely is. It's just attached to a train. 50 more years to go. This is optimistic. The light at the end of the tunnel is just an oncoming train called taxes. Wait until you have to decide what is for dinner. That gets old too. Welcome to the rest of your life.
That 9 to 5 real, man. Let me jump over here. European allies issued joint statement backing Denmark and Greenland warn against tariff escalation. It's always something. It's always something.
日本の、で俳優やってますけど、ヨーロッパ調整しますので。
はい、この後調整します。
My name is 純一岡田。I'm Japanese actor.
My name is 広下真希。
僕は日本で俳優をしているんですけども、その中でアクションをすごくやることが多くて、その中で柔術、ブラジリアン柔術っていうのをどう活かせるかっていうのを考えながら練習。
僕は、ボクシングを15年やってきて、ちょっと違うスポーツもやってみたいなと思った時に柔術と出会って、でそこから、岡田君も言うようにその俳優として使える部分もあるだろうし、柔術も極めてみたいなと思いながら楽しくやってます。
やっぱりこの熱っていうのがすごいある場所だと思うし、その年を重ねてもできる競技として僕らマスター4で出るんですけど、これだけ、怪我も少なくみんなでぶつかり合いながら技術をすごく競える競技だと思うので、そういう意味ではとても意味のある回だなと思ってます。
そうですね、僕もなんかこう続けている中でこのチャレンジできる場所があるっていうのはやっぱすごくいいことだと思うし、やはりその大きな大会を目標に練習を続けることによってまたさらに技術も高くなるのかなと思って、何年かに1回はこういう目標を作ってトライしたいなと思ってます。
僕は日本の体の使い方っていうのをとても研究をしていて、それはアクションで使ったりもするんですけど、侍役とかも多くて、ぜひ僕ら出演しているザ・ラスト・サムライ・スタンディングっていうのがオンネットフリックスでやってるので皆さんチェックしてもらいたいんですけど、そういう侍役が多いので、やっぱり日本の、オリジンブラジリアン柔術のオリジナルは日本の柔術にあって、その体の使い方っていうのをもう少しちゃんと使えるようになりたいっていうのを研究して探しています。
Put that Japanese music on it.
そうですね、僕はまだパープルベルトだし、もっと追求していつかはそのブラックベルトになりたいっていうのも当然ありますし、でもやっぱりその年を重ねてもやっぱり継続してできるスポーツっていうのが本当に一番の楽しいところだなと思うので、ぜひこの健康的で楽しいスポーツだっていうのをたくさんの人に知ってほしいなと思いながらやってます。
僕の仕事ですか。僕の仕事は今先ほども言いましたが、ラストサムライ・ザ・スタンディングってオンネットフリックス、ぜひチェックイット、プリーズチェック。
はい、もう一緒に出てますので、はい。世界でねどこでも見られる作品も多くなってきたので、ぜひ名前からチェックしていただけると。
日本の
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, Europeans, they said 6,000 people up there. And most of it's masters. I think about 30 or 40% masters. So, again, a lot of international people there too. Here's Ferrari. Hopefully we can play this. Big Ten, please don't come after me.
He's got stalling, so he's got to fight right here. He's got to fight, and he does. Big ride for the win.
AJ Ferrari
Good
right
fight
to
by
the top position to go ahead and get a decision and win it in Minneapolis.
Why are they booing him?
What a competitor. We had a showman at heavyweight for 4 years here.
Why are they booing him? Why are they booing AJ Ferrari? You got to do the split. Hit the split. Hit the split. Hey! Hit the split. Hey! What's the other Ferrari's name? I can't remember his brother's name for the life of me. AJ Ferrari good, man. I mean, he got to be good to be in as much trouble as he's in. Kali Muscle, if you're on YouTube, you probably heard of him. Bodybuilder Kali Muscle hospitalized after fainting at California gym. We're going to read some more about that, but let's just kind of go over it real quickly. Los Angeles bodybuilder and internet personality Kali Muscle. You can tell he used a lot of substances over the years. And then I remember before he had his heart attack, he was doing those mukbangs where he sits there and eats, like all this fast food stuff. So that stuff it can damage you, man. Plus the supplementation. And then mukbanging. And he wasn't eating no vegetables. Eat your vegetables out there, everybody. See, look, I got apple, which is fruit, but eat something healthy. Kali Muscle was hospitalized Saturday after fainting during a workout at a gym in California, according to multiple reports. Muscle, 50, whose real name is Chuck Kirkendall. Uh-oh. Is he related to you? Yellow Snap? Lost consciousness while exercising and was taken to a hospital for treatment. His ex-wife, Divian Durkendall, they're not married no more? They're not married? I thought he was married to the Snow Bunny. He's not married to her no more? Or this is his first wife? Ex-wife said she did not have information on the cause of the fainting or his current medical... Oh, this is ex-wife then. Kirkendall Kali Muscle, has built a substantial following as a bodybuilder and content creator with close to 4 million subscribers on YouTube and active social media presence on platforms including Instagram and TikTok. He's also known for personal training and coaching work. According to publicly available information, Kirkendall previously experienced a heart attack in 2021 that required a stent procedure to restore blood flow. Details about his condition, prognosis, or statement from his representatives were not immediately available. Further updates are expected as more information becomes public. A lot of these guys, especially bodybuilders, don't have the best health. A lot of these bodybuilders, it's rough for them. So keep them in your prayers. We'll look and see if we can find any other info.
So by day, I am a business executive. I focus on strategy and execution. When I think about the sport of jiu-jitsu and applying some of the concepts that I utilize and work in business every day, many of those things are transferable, and they're transferable both ways. For me, when it comes to business, we're starting the year. It's 2026, January, right? It starts with goal setting. So in December, for me, goal setting not only for my role and the business responsibilities I have at the company I work for, but also goal setting for myself as an athlete. So I would just say that's one of the most important things that I think everyone should have are realistic goals that are smart, measurable, attainable, and time-bound, right? So from there, it's all about planning. So after building those plans, or those goals, I'm actually still at work working on my planning process. And in jiu-jitsu, I think a lot of planning and preparation comes together that I blend practice, planning, and preparation to, again, prepare for an event like this. Beyond that, it's about making sure the team is working and winning as one. So, again, we're a very team-oriented organization, and, again, no different than our gym. And I would say my success is not all about myself, it's all about the team. And in preparation for this event, I give a shout out to my team and those guys, and they know who they are, that actually took the time to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, to train with me to get acclimated for the time zone in which I would be competing here as part of our planning and preparation. I think the best thing about jiu-jitsu, for me at least, it allows me to go to work and manage what some could describe as a tough situation, a stressful situation, in a way that really is the norm, right? So for me, I have a high pain threshold that comes with jiu-jitsu and the sport itself.
All right, bro, he talking too much. You can't let everybody talk on the video that long. Yeah, you got to cut that up a little bit. Get to now. They got so many people working. I know it's hard to edit and stuff, but man, you can't let people just ramble. We got Bibiano Fernandez. I don't know if you remember Bibiano. I believe he was fighting for a long. Was Bibiano fighting? I think he did. Like MMA. Yo, that Masters pressure. Look at that pressure passing. He has the best close guard armbar. Oh, I didn't know that. We gotta look that up. Much is verifying. Let's see. You know, I can't even spell Bibiano. Okay, I can. Oh, he was fighting. He was fighting up till 3 years ago. 10 months ago, he was fighting. Dang. He did BJJ and MMA. Oh, he did in both. This is from last year, but I guess he had taken 17 years off. He took 17 years off and probably went out there and won it.
If you make a mistake, I'll catch you.
That's Masters boys.
Have to go Flash Academy. And today I told him I go in this matter for him.
God, dog. Well, he's still doing MMA. That's why he could go in there and win after 17 years. Oh, his pants. I might be there this year.
We're here with three-time black belt world champion Bibiano Fernandez. Bibiano, this is your first time competing in the gi, and I believe 18 years we were talking about. So tell me what it just feels like to be back here competing in the pants.
I feel back after 18 years, compete for BJJF in Panama. I love the competition. I love the jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is my life, you know. I mean, I did this for so many years, 30 years. I mean, in this game here. I see a lot of things in jiu-jitsu, and I'm happy to come back here, show my skill for everybody out there in Canada, in Brazil, everybody out there watching me. I'm very excited for the match.
Your nickname is The Flash, because of all the high-flying submissions and crazy stuff that you do on the mat. Can we expect to see some of that today?
You know what? I'll give it my best today. I want to finish quick, but let it go fight by fight, because I want to figure out my time is still there, because jiu-jitsu change a lot. But I understand the game point, I understand the finish point. If you make a mistake, I'll catch you.
I gotta turn that music down. That music be getting me, man. Maybe they'll let me put a little bit of music on there. That music be getting us, guys. Look, pressure passing over under. Force the pass on the left side, take the back. I mean, it's traditional jiu-jitsu, basically. I think they said Masters 4. What Master? He can't be Masters 4.
Bibiano just had your first match, won, got the victory, passed the guard twice, took the back, nearly got the finish at the end. Tell me about the match and how it felt.
Well, it's first time I come back after 18 years. It was amazing training, it was amazing competition. I try feeding by taking my time. I want to warm up my body, but almost I get it the last second, but maybe next time. Let's see how it go. Thank you guys for supporting me. BJJF, thank you.
It looked like you really wanted to get the finish. You were really working to try to, after you passed, to try to get the back and get that choke. Can you tell me about that?
I pass and he give the back. He give the back, I take the 4 hook, I take 4 pointed out there, and I try feeding, but he had his neck very well. I cannot get it for that, but I hope next one I can make. I can take.
See you out there again soon for the next match.
Passamos saco one. Have to go Flash Academy. Post.
Hey, music, bro. Hey, music. You probably still got to deal with the music later. I'm not sure if this is rooster weight or what. Or light feather. It might be light feather. There's Jacare. And that kid that used to be at Autos, he's not there at Jacare's anymore. What's that kid's name?
2023 world champion
Lucas Pinero. He got his own school.
You're coaching Bibiano Fernandez, Master 3 featherweight.
He was working with Jacare, but he got his own school now.
After all the years that he spent away from jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's amazing. I know Bibiano since 2005. I was a yellow belt. He used to be black belt world champion from Manaus. And I came to visit him in Canada to his Grand Open Academy. And I was talking to him and I say, Bibiano, you gotta go back compete, brother. You're doing great, you're so strong. We training, after training, I spoke to him about it. And I say, if you sign up for Paints, I believe you're gonna conquer the medal because you're doing great, you're so strong. You have just to make some adjustments. Your mind is sharp, you know. If you go there, I will be there supporting you. I'll do my best to help in training and coaching you, and Professor Ronaldo Jacare as well. He was helping me out and help with DJ as well in training, and be here and watch him compete after 18 years without competing jiu-jitsu. It's amazing, right? It's amazing. I believe we're gonna bring more value to the jiu-jitsu community, to the master division. And can't wait to see him compete the final. I believe he's gonna do great because he has something special on him that only him knows.
Gucci flip-flops.
I'll be here to support him no matter what, and I can't wait.
Focado, Bibis, baixinho, baixinho, baixinho.
Yeah, the trap beat on him. Hey, put the trap beat on him. He passed that left side. Over under, see. Advantage or something? Or a ref decision. Bro, these old guys be out here fighting, bro. These old guys. They be out there fighting, bro. All right, Doc Ray, get back out there. Can you imagine they bring Doc Ray back? No, he probably can't afford Doc Ray. There's Mighty Mouse. DJ.
That one was different. You started faster.
Yes, I try adjust, right? Because I'm still thinking about MMA, and you have to go quick.
That's Masters 304. He had 4 matches.
It's hard for doing it here, but I try. It's different. It's different game. Transition after 18 years, coming to jiu-jitsu, the time, the mentality, the speed is a little off, but I try to put it together again.
Yeah, that one, like you said, you started it out fast. You just went for the takedown to score right away.
Yeah.
So talk about that. You said you changed the strategy, and that was something you wanted to put points on the board first.
Yes, because what happened in the beginning, I was wait a little bit for the end. This one, I try to go fast first round. In the beginning for the first 1 minute, 2 minutes, and I began to go. But the guy was good. I try to adjust. Trust me, my friend, it's a lot of way to go for adjustment. I'm back after 18 years, and I'm still trying to understand the game because jiu-jitsu changes so much, a lot of change. But I'm happy to come back.
So you had 4 fights already. That's a lot. You still got one more.
Yeah, one more, yes.
In the final. So right there. How are you feeling right now after those 4 fights? That was quite a bit.
Do you know what? I feel fine, no problem. I feel good. Because what happened, I'm using, for fight, I do MMA too, right? And the mentality for fight is insane. You have to be 100% mentality down there. The mind is good. Only the skill I still need to adjust.
Why are they putting this music on this? Guard pull. He did pull. That was a good guard pull to the other. Oh no! Oh no! He about the knee slide right through. I feel like he's gonna try to pass the other side though. Here we go. See, look, I can feel that. He gonna pressure it? No, that's his passing side. Oh, did he get a sweep? Almost. Come on, old man. Oh, he got out. Oh, but he's in that right side half guard or left side half guard. You like that? This is passing side. Over under, double under, kind of over under position. He got that old school jiu-jitsu. God, no, it still worked though. It still worked. Can't get these people off you, especially Masters. Masters 5 minutes, everybody. Can't get them off. Get off me. Can't get these old. We can't get these old guys off you. Look. Oh no. Avantage. Points. 4. And a choke. Don't roll out of bounds. We're gonna restart them. And with 2. Should be 6. 6-0. No, it might not be. It might not get the 2. Let me see the scoreboard. Hey, old guy's getting tired. Let me stay in close guard for a second. How much time? He liked that waiter sweep here. He did it in the other match. You think we see armbar? Armbar! Hey. Oh, that was fast. Hey! Mush was right. That armbar come fast. All right, that was was awesome. Okay. You know, we gotta give the old people some shine, bro. They putting in work. These old guys putting in work. These old guys putting in work.
Oh, I'm happy to share this because that's something that I have a lot of passion. And when I say passion, like I want to go there and give everything I have. When I say everything I have, like I don't want to let no one decide my match. I don't want to let no one decide the course of my life, because every time I'm there, I used to have the feeling that like, okay, this is going to change my life. This is my like a job interview right now. I got to go over there and give my best. So when I go over there, even like I kind of like recognize the referee. Even I know like I know the person. Oh, that person like referee my match before. I don't want him to be responsible to giving the match. I want to go there. I want to be responsible to win the match, and I don't want to even like wait to the end of the match. If I have a chance, you must be responsible to try finish the match. You don't want to be like oh, but the referee should have given. No, you the responsible. Don't wait till nobody give you a win. You need to go over there and try to finish. And that's what I did. And that's kind of like the only advice that I feel is solid that I can give to whoever is competing today. Oh, I'm happy.
Marcelo, it's hard to beat these guys. Because Marcelo, he fought some good competition, but he was better than most of the people he fought. So he could go out there and dominate. Now the rest of us, we out here fighting for advantages. Penalties. When you're not Marcelo Garcia, you got to go out there. Of course, we're all trying to win, but like, hey, I tried everything I knew. Couldn't get nothing. So, you do have to use strategy, people. You got to use some strategy to win. You can't just, and sometimes it's luck. Sometimes you go out there, it's just luck. Twitch is not working. I'm trying to use Twitch too. Looks like it's down. What is Homeboy doing? Why are you wasting all that wood? Nah, you waste too much wood, man. Is he still in Colorado or wherever? Nah, you too wasteful of that wood. Says kindling. Says bro doing random things. Come back and compete. That's the real fire. Well, they canceled his MMA fights. I don't know what to say. Look at the dog. The dog. Why are you giving that to the dog? The dog wondering what he doing too. Hey, say Nagi. Say Nagi. guys still out here, bro. These old guys still out here, bro. I guess I'm old guy too. Am I an old guy too? If I'm old, then we'll snap old too. Put us both in there. We got Tellez too. Much said we old. I don't feel old till somebody call me Unc. Then I feel old.
Hi, I'm Lacey Leonard, wife of former NFL defensive tackle Louis Leonard, and this is a part of his story that many people don't see. My husband survived the NFL, but now
dang.
he's surviving everything it left behind.
Oh no, I do remember Rotary.
People see the glory, the lights, the crowds,
I want one.
but they don't see this, the aftermath.
Put your finger in the thing.
The pain, the stiffness, the tremors, the battle his body fights every single day. This is our reality. Physical therapy at the Muhammad Ali Parkinson Center. A warrior learning to move again, step by step and punch by punch. And through it all, he doesn't complain. He shows up, he fights, he keeps going. This is strength. This is courage. This is life after the NFL. It's not all glitz and glam, and it does come with a price. And if I could give just a piece of advice to some of the younger ladies or families, don't romanticize this life.
Oh yeah.
The real work happens after the game is long over. Hi, I'm Lacey.
Yeah, especially it was like 99, 2000. Everything was clear. You remember the Apple, I don't know if it was iMac. The Apple computers were clear. You know, your Game Boy would be clear. Your N64 would be clear. Everything was clear. Things were fun back in those days.
Did you have class yesterday? If so, what class? And I know there was a pep rally on campus. Just what has it been like being you as a student this week, particularly yesterday?
Yeah, no class. I graduated 2 years ago, so obviously I've been.
Did you have class yesterday?
All these kids old. Much you need to be careful out here, bro.
No, ma'am. No.
This
No,
much,
ma'am.
this how much be had to move out here.
No, for what? Come on, what? Look, get your purse before somebody pick your stuff up. No, I'm gonna come here. Listen, once you get the purse, once you pick your stuff up.
I ain't falling for that trick. Leave me alone. Stay away from
No,
me.
listen. Pick it up and then I'm gonna come to you. Pick it up and then I'm gonna come to you. Okay, you want me to call it? Do you want me to call the police to help you out?
Come here.
For what? For
Right,
what?
yeah.
Come here.
For what?
Come here. Come here.
She got a present for you, Mush.
For what?
She got a present. Now you can't get rid of the present. The present. That present gonna stay
What
with
have you been
forever, Mush.
drinking?
Come here.
No.
She ain't drinking. She on something else. Stay away. Stay away. Run away.
Come here.
They say you still going to jail.
Hey. You. Come here.
She about to do something to that
No.
man. Hey, he's still going to jail.
Hold on.
Nah, leave me alone. Don't touch me. Stay away. I feel threatened.
What's wrong?
Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Get away from me.
Why are you looking at me like
Bro.
that?
Stay away from her, Mush.
I'm right here by you.
Nah, stay away.
Why are you look? No.
She might be a
You
zombie or
can't
something.
do that.
She want to sit on something else.
You can't do that. Watch the car. Huh?
Do what?
I need you to go pick your things up.
Is that man bothering you?
I need you to go get your things.
Is that man bothering you?
Look,
No.
I'm gonna come to you once you get your things. Once you pick your things up before somebody steal it.
Officer, I was
need
under
you,
the influence.
and then I'm gonna talk to you. Then I could come see what you want.
I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna.
Oh, she definitely
I
messed
can
up.
do that.
Why not? What have you been drinking? What have you been drinking?
Somebody come help me. You call the police arrest you.
You okay?
You the one feeling in danger.
You know your brother number? You say your brother?
Come here.
No, ma'am.
Come here.
No.
Be careful, Bush. Alex, I'm not gonna bring her up. Shout out to her. I used to be your coach. And I think Greg Saunders is dating her mom. What the hell, Greg Saunders? You know you shouldn't be doing that. But shout out to Alex. What is Cassia doing? I don't know about this dangly thing. I don't know about this contraption. It's too wiggly. Cassie an athlete though. She need to go play a real sport. She need to go play a real sport. I don't think those are the right shoes for that workout, but you know, what do I know? Look at that. Look at those pull-ups. That girl's strong. She repping them things out. All right, Cassie. I show speed. Uh-oh.
All right. So I'm about to leave, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get out there. Huh? Wait, it's okay. Okay.
Get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'm leaving. We are out, bro.
Guys, move out the way.
We leaving, chat. That keep throwing water. What? They throwing stuff? Ah, shit. Why they throwing stuff? Ah. Oh, hell no. What they throwing?
Don't panic.
I'm not even on a rivalry team. I'm not even a rival. I support United. Hey, don't throw water, bro. Don't throw water. Don't throw no water. It's at 5 o'clock.
We got the girlies out. How you doing, girlies? Victoria and Helen, what they doing? They on that street. Get off that street. Helen, you need to settle down. And Victoria, you could do better than that. This loser. That's how I feel, but she gonna look at those heels. Victoria, you know you short. You know you ain't tall. Come on, Victoria. She got 12-inch heels on. Victoria, take them heels off.
I said I want to listen to Bad Bunny. What is this, Tom?
Bad Bunny?
A lot of people know this.
This is good Bunny.
Helen, where your date at? Everybody got a date except for Helen. Come on, Helen.
Tom said he wanted to know what song this was, and since again wasn't working, I was like, just ask the DJ. Then I realized she wasn't moving.
Joe. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's Cheddar Man.
Albino Preto got the future. Is he competing at Euros? Okay. Representing Philippines. We just jumping around.
Only fans.
Love it.
Okay.
That was something that I was intrigued by.
Okay.
And once I'm intrigued by something, I'm not gonna stop thinking about it. I'm not gonna leave it alone. I posted very racy, raunchy pictures on my Instagram before, like in my 20s and like early teens and shit. Like I was just popping it, you know what I'm saying? But then as time went by, I also was like exposed and exploited by somebody, and my news was already out there on the internet. So my mindset with starting my OnlyFans at the time, and this was very immature of me, it was like, shit, they already seen it already, so shit, why not? Why not give them like, okay, now I don't post bikini pictures and I don't post pictures like that on my Instagram, go to my OnlyFans. And then my OnlyFans, I've never opened my, like I've never had no crazy ass shit. It was very much pictures, you see my a couple times, you see my ass a couple times, but it was very much like
You made $2 million from OnlyFans.
Love it.
Okay.
The way I wanted to, because I know people go crazy with whatever you put out there on the internet.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was just so much good money. I'm like, this is boom, boom. I'm loving it. Bikini pictures, like it wasn't even shit that was like had to be like all that whatever, and they was going up paying for it, like tipping, all that shit. I was getting so much money monthly. I was like really just so happy. Was on a high. And then one day my mom calls me crying, and she's like, my little brother got into a fight at school, and don't tell him I told you, but like guys are like, the kids are teasing him about like having your OnlyFans pictures and shit.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
That broke me. I don't even want to cry. That broke me because like that's my baby. Like I raised him, and like the last thing I want him to feel like it's like embarrassed of me, ashamed of what I'm doing, that really like that's to the core of me. I can't have that.
Yeah.
So when that was my pivotal moment of like, okay, let's go to God. God, if I regulated it the way I wanted to, because
God told you, God told you not to do that. It's too late. The pictures, everything out there.
Another way to make the money I'm making on this platform. I don't want to do this no more. I feel like, they sending it to my mama. They DMing pictures to my mama. Like people was going out of their way to like overly exploit me, And I should expect that because, I'm putting it out there, people buying the content, but you could do whatever with it after that. So it's like, but I didn't think it would hit me, but God allowed it to happen on purpose. Yeah. I got down, said a prayer. I'm like, please allow something else like that could take the place of how much money I was making on there, and I could do that.
Get a regular job.
Not even like 5, 6, 7 months later, I'm on Twitch.
Man,
making good money too, making the same kind of money.
I make good money. I know you hear me.
Yeah,
I make so much money on here.
She doing Twitch. Well, man, let's see. Girls gotta think ahead, think long term, please, everybody. Look at Mika over here. Mika, we're going to miss you, bro. You had a good run, Mika. Now, when that baby, she going to be yelling at you, and the baby go, The baby, the baby taking your place, Mika. Mika, your life over. I would say your life over. I'm sorry. It is a little bit, though. Your life is not going to be yours anymore. So, but you signed up for this. You know what you did. That baby ain't gonna be tall. That baby for sure not gonna be tall. I can talk. I can't talk at all myself. Good luck to this man. Child support. Cheers to Mika Gaval. Let's see. Cheers to Mika Gaval. He had a good run. Now, his whole life gonna change probably by tomorrow. Says Tyreek Hill's estranged wife, Keita, scolded by judge for buying a $196,000 Bentley. Okay. Rich people problems. A Florida family court judge sharply criticized Keita, is that her name? On Friday, after financial details showed she had spent a significant portion of the money Tyreek Hill had voluntarily provided her during their divorce proceedings on luxury items, including I'm just going to say $200,000 Bentley. According to testimony and court filings presented at the hearing, Hill had already given Keita, I can't say her last name, a total of approximately $714,000 in various payments and allowances before the judge reviewed the latest support request. That total reportedly included roughly $500,000 towards legal fees and a $100,000 car allowance, an additional $100,000 lump sum, about $17,500 in designated child support funds. This is a kangaroo court over here. During the hearing, the judge focused on how Keita spent the car allowance, noting that Hill provided $100,000 to purchase a vehicle. She chose to spend an extra $96,000 out of the settlement to upgrade to a Bentley. The judge described this decision as excessive and unnecessary under the circumstances. The criticism came amid a broader dispute over Keita's request for increased temporary child support payments. The judge's remarks suggested skepticism about whether she was using the funds in line with her stated financial needs, given the luxury purchases documented. So, like I said, kangaroo court. Exposed? Who got exposed? We're not gonna get into that. Europeans going down. They said the gi is dead. Oh, this is Balea. Over 6,000 athletes registered this year at IBJJF European Championships. I don't think the gi is dead then. We got homegirl over here. If you don't remember her, she does judo. Now, this is not a judo picture. Where's her gi at? She does judo, I promise, everybody. She does judo. Now, she's thick. She's an athlete. She does judo, I promise. Look. She part of that French team. We gotta go to France. Mush, we gotta do a European stream. We gotta meet the girls doing judo over here. Now she a big girl though. She a big girl. She's a big girl. Honestly, that's the kind of girl Mush might need. He's not going to agree. But that's the kind of girl he might need. He might need that kind of woman in his life. But, he can do whatever he wants. He won't play in the snow, play in the snow. She's strong, though. Yeah. I don't know how much that is. 20 kg? 20, 40. Oh, she got a lot of weight on there. 200 kg. Almost dang near 400 pounds. Yeah, she's strong. Mush, we sending your ass to France. we sending that man to France to find this girl. we need Mush to save the USA judo team. Now, we can't save him now, but maybe in 20 plus years we can save him. Come on, girl. You got this. Hey, come on, girly. Come on, girly. Hey, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Okay, let me get focused again. Nomadic over here.
Lanhua. Logo. A tree from Joseph's mom. Wubai. T-Devil. Jim Rush Guard. Child labor. Front desk. Changing room.
Where's the shower at, bro?
Laundry room. Real Dyson. Shower room. Secret juice.
They done spent all Joseph's money.
Hydration station.
Joseph San, my son. All right, welcome to Nomadic Grappling.
Today's soft opening.
They don't spend all Joseph's money. Now, that's a better investment. Where did everyone else spend their money? I think Ethan was gambling, but, you know.
Let's stop treating this man like if he's a footnote. Valdemar Santana deserves his place in history. After knocking out Helio Gracie, one of the founding fathers of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Valdemar Santana didn't disappear. He fought the best 20 more years. Valdemar Santana fought Carlson Gracie 6 times between 1955 and 1970. Their first match, just months after Helio Gracie's loss, was under sport jiu-jitsu rules, and it ended in a draw. They rematched repeatedly under Vale Tudo rules. Carlson won 2 fights. The other 4 were draws. For most of the 1950s, Carlson Gracie was considered Brazil's top #1 fighter, and Valdemar was consistently right there with him. In 1959, Masahiko Kimura returned to Brazil, the same man who had beaten Helio Gracie years earlier. Most fighters refused to face him. Valdemar Santana didn't. Their first match was sport jiu-jitsu. Kimura controlled the fight and finished Valdemar Santana with an arm lock. But in the Vale Tudo rematch, Valdemar Santana pushed the pace with strikes, survived Kimura's throws and submissions, and the fight ended in a draw. Valdemar Santana went the distance with Carlson Gracie and Masahiko Kimura, 2 of the greatest fighters of the era. That alone places him among the elite of the 1950s and 60s in jiu-jitsu and in Vale Tudo. Let's stop treating this man like if he's a footnote. Valdemar.
The great now, you ain't ever gonna hear Gracie talk about Valdemar Santana. They never gonna talk about him. All they talk about, my grandfather, my great uncle created leverage. And just ignore all the Japanese people. They ignore everybody.
Giselle's family begged her not to marry him, and she did anyway. Giselle Bündchen married Joaquim Valente, her former jiu-jitsu instructor and now father of her child, in a private ceremony at their house. And behind the scenes, family tension was reportedly intense.
Past the guard.
Sources say her family warned her, marrying a, quote, penniless guy when she's worth $400 million could be a huge mistake. Valente's estimated net worth, somewhere between $1 million and $5 million. They allegedly told her just to live with him instead. But between his desire to make it official, her traditional values, and the fact that they now share a child, she reportedly felt that the marriage was the right next step. He was said to be thrilled when they finally tied the knot.
Of course,
here's the twist. There is a prenup, but not the ironclad protection her family wanted. If they divorce, he may still walk away with a sizable settlement. People think the box is checked once a prenup exists. It's not. The strength of a prenup depends on its structure, its specificity, and how enforceable it is, not just the fact that one exists. Loopholes don't show up when things are good. They show up when everything goes wrong. So, is this a story about a second chance at love or an expensive mistake? You let me know in the comments. Giselle's family begged her not to marry him.
That's the come up right there. I need that come up. I need that come up.
Why am I just realizing that technically speaking, Tiger Woods equals...
I don't care about that. We're going to skip that. Skip that. This is most of you guys, how you get your instructionals.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Welcome home, sir.
You know you guys be pirating everything.
Eat a pass, Brazilian edition.
Churrasco.
Eat that.
Sure.
Moqueca.
Eat for sure.
Baião de dois.
Eat for sure.
Bicadinho.
Eat for sure.
Arroz carreteiro.
Eat for sure.
Galinhada.
Eat for sure.
Arroz e feijão.
Eat for sure.
Rice and beans, that's
Macarrão.
Macarrão.
Eat.
Mandioca frita.
Eat, get that.
Eat.
Coxinha.
Oh,
Eat
coxinha.
for sure. That looks so good.
Coxinha, good.
Pão de queijo.
Eat that too.
Sure.
Pastel.
Eat that too.
Eat for sure.
Where the dusty Brazilian food at?
Eat for sure.
It good too.
Pass.
Nah, eat that, bro.
Bolinho de bacalhau.
Eat that. I mean everything.
Sure.
No, get that. Guaraná is good.
Limonada suíça.
Get that.
Pass.
No, it's good.
Rabanada.
Eat that.
Eat.
Pudim de leite.
Pass.
No, get that too.
Eat a pass, Brazilian edition.
Man, he ain't got no taste buds. He ain't got no taste buds. What Joseph saying?
Do you do much drilling?
I like drilling a lot, actually.
Okay, fair play.
What I think of drilling is that you should drill like with no resistance if you can't perform the move.
Yeah.
So if you just can't do it, then you can drill it with like super cooperative partner and so on and so on. But the moment your body can perform the move, then I think that you should either like drill with mild amounts of resistance or drill with dialogue. Where it's like, okay, I'm going to do this. What are you guys going to do? What do you think you can do from here? How does this feel? Does this feel better? Does this feel better? What do you think are some options for you? What are some things that you think I can do better?
Mostly talking rather than actually moving around.
Yeah, I don't like drilling for reps.
Yeah,
generally.
okay,
Like,
agreed.
I would avoid this. Like,
The thing is, if you have a good partner, like if both of you have a good knowledge in these positions that you practice, you can actually come up with pretty cool stuff in a short amount of time. Like,
do you do much drilling?
I like drilling a lot.
Honestly, you guys should stop listening to everybody and just do whatever works for you. Even if it's ecological, go try it, you know. You just can't let people tell you what works because you're not them.
I'm going to give you a tip that's going to help you improve so much faster. Stop training with people that are way fucking better than you. Stop trying to make your training as hard as possible by picking people that are going to smash you into a pulp every single time. Because if you think about it, when you roll with that person, what percentage of the time are you actually doing positive jiu-jitsu, assertive jiu-jitsu? You're eating cross faces, you're getting tapped over and over. And yes, you could argue you're working your defense. For sure, that's important. But nobody ever wins jiu-jitsu matches by enduring a crossface and escaping. You win jiu-jitsu matches by being assertive, by imposing, by being proactive. So I would say split your training up to 60% people that you can attack and do assertive attacking jiu-jitsu. You're actually hitting arm bars, you're hitting passes, you're chaining sequences, and then save the other 40% for people that are right on your skill level, where you have to kind of lock in order to get the victory. You want to win at all costs. And then the last remaining bit, you save for people that are way better than you. Don't make your training stacked with people that are just going to fucking crush you because you're not actually doing a lot of jiu-jitsu in those rounds. This is my advice for you. Hope it helps. I'm going to give you
what's interesting is most people they don't know their skill level. I talk to a lot of delusional people. They don't know their skill level. They think they're better than they are. And they can't gauge when they're actually training hard versus when they're not training hard. Honestly, most people, you ever notice most people sit out nowadays? Like, so I don't know if that'll work anymore. Like, as a coach, you can't push people anymore. Like, it just happened overnight. One day you can't push people anymore. Now, if they want to get pushed, you can push them. But say anybody part of your general population, you can't push them anymore. So, honestly, most people ain't gonna push hard, and they're not dominating anybody. I think you might be overestimating people's skill set, especially people training ecologically. They probably can't dominate anybody, and they're probably not gonna push hard. And I don't know what the hell they're doing really. It's interesting to see jiu-jitsu change over the years. Someone said, what if no one is better than me? You at the wrong place then. I don't know, man. I don't know how to help you people.
So for the first 5 minutes of live, it went okay. And then the next hour was, a brutal beating that if my mom was in the stands, she would have said, we're going home. No one's doing that to my little boy, even though I'm a college sophomore. And it's when I knew I was in the right place. It's when I knew I made the right decision. I got into my red Ford Escort GT, and I just remember just crying. Probably 15 minutes, I sat there and just bawled in the parking lot. I was beaten terribly. I was kind of embarrassed. And it was like it was a line in the sand moment for me where, are you going or staying?
Yeah.
Because I could have turned around. I could have went right back. But it was this sense of knowing that you were in the right place. I'm in the right place. This is exactly what I needed. And I'm grateful. And I just, the way Gable said it was, I just kept coming back, and you know the power and just keep coming back, keep coming back. That level of a beating ended. And then you start to make progress.
Yeah.
And you hold on to the smallest nugget. When you're fighting for your life, you hold on to the smallest nugget. And the smallest nugget was, I touched his leg. I got 1 takedown. I gave up only 10 takedowns. When you're finding ways to survive and progress, you just hold on to any truth nugget you can. That is an improvement.
Yeah.
It wasn't I had to beat them. It was I'm closing the gap. So for the first 5 minutes of live,
yeah, I get, there's levels to this, So to piggyback off what Dom was saying, in some of those cases, say you go to a bigger program. I mean, some programs might let you have more control, but say you're at Iowa, you probably can't control who you're going with. So, or some other places you can't control who you're going with. So, hopefully you got a knowledgeable coach that can gauge where you are, know when to push you, know when to pull back. I think that might be too much to put on athletes. I think athletes, at least at the highest level, you do need some good coaching because that makes the biggest difference. You see that with the Mendez brothers, Atos, all the really good teams. They got some good coaching, Draculino, Fabio Gurgel, all them good coaches. Even Kingsway, they all have good coaching. And it's almost impossible to become elite without. You can't become elite without elite coaching. It's just the way it is.
I'm still a full-fledged nigga, so I just stay away from nigga environments because I'm just gonna do nigga shit.
Oh, that sounds like much.
Melvin Miller reshared Ben's tweet about reclassifying on his Instagram story. What do you make of this?
I make smoke of this. It's being talked about. It's being considered.
The consideration is being reconsidered.
Yeah, they're reconsidering their considerations.
How is it not when you beat the #1 ranked guy at 157 this year, and then you see one of your best friends and high school teammates who you were just competing with a couple weeks ago go and do what he did in Stillwater last week? How 100%. Do you not at least consider it?
Also, think about this. You think about the Bishop McCourt ecosystem. You think about that training situation. You get to roll with Bo. You get to roll with Bo's going to be in Blacksburg. Jax is gone. Academically, is he on track to graduate 1 year early?
I think they can figure it out.
They can figure it out. I think you need to, but it's you can't just be next year, be all right, we want to come.
Melvin Miller reshared Ben.
These wrestlers be reclassifying. They be getting held back. This was my Verizon people last week.
I'm a simple girl. Always loved the countryside.
That was my Verizon.
That's all I've ever known, really. The chirp of the birds in the wind under my skirt. Mama always called me a wild one. Wasn't meant for a small town like this. But I could never leave. The country has... I'm a simple girl.
That was my Verizon
always
folks.
Loved...
When they had that outage, they ain't have nothing. That outage got all my folks. J-Rod, you better watch out. J-Rod, you better watch yourself. She got that glizzy. She got that glizzy on her. J-Rod, Goonrod, better watch out, Goonrod. You better don't pull up on that girl. Watch out, Goonrod. These girls ain't taking nothing from you no more. Or Isaac Michelle. One of these jiu-jitsu guys might get shot one day. One of these jiu-jitsu guys that be doing all that stuff, they might catch a not by me, I ain't shooting nobody. But by one of these girls they be trying to get with, allegedly. Dang. You better watch out. Stay safe out there, fellas.
Number DF21008.
This might be Mika Gabal in a little bit.
818. State of Texas versus Mohammed. Is it Usman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir. We are set here today on a motion for enforcement. Before beginning any enforcement hearing, we have to have what's called a rights hearing. And that's where a series of questions will be asked of you to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney.
You indicated to the court that you had a big fight in June. Is that correct?
Yes, I did. I had a regular fight in June. Yes.
Okay, and you indicated to the court that based on the earnings from that fight that you were going to be able to make payments towards your child support and towards the attorney fees that you were ordered. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you had that fight. Is that correct?
I did have that fight.
And you won that fight. Is that correct?
I did win that fight.
Okay, and you did not make any payments towards child support following that fight. Is that correct?
Yes, I did. Money comes out of my check per each fight.
How much money did you make in that fight?
Roughly about 34,000.
How many followers do you have on your Instagram?
I have over 200,000 followers.
Oh, damn.
When was the last time you made money from Instagram?
Nah, it's been a while. I can't even recall. It's been a while since I made money from Instagram.
It's true that you fly private jets. Is that correct?
No, it's not true that I fly private jets.
Okay. It's true that you party in fancy restaurants. Is that correct?
Oh, no.
No, it's not true that I party in fancy restaurants.
I don't party.
What is your income right now?
Nothing. I've been looking to get a job because I can't live like this forever.
What type of bills do you pay, if any?
Oh, what?
My phone bill. Roughly try to pay my phone bill, and that's about it right now.
Based on your testimony, sir, the court is going to find that you are indigent. The court is going to court appoint you an attorney. On the record in cause number DF21000818, State of Texas versus
Dang, they go through your Instagram. Oh, you on private? You flying private? You got 200,000? Okay. He's making money. He's like, no, sir, I'm not. So my fighters, be careful. Mika Gaval, you got 1 million followers? Okay, you need to pay this child support. Mika, please say a prayer for Mika Gaval. Oh, say a prayer. Oh, he got banned too? Oh, that's the same man. That's the same. Is that the same guy? Muhammad Usman? Isn't that him?
On the record in cause.
He got banned. This is terrible news. Child support just due and suspended. He might go ahead and get a regular job, bro. Go ahead and wrap it up, brother. Combat Sports Anti-Doping CSAD announced that Muhammad Usman, the guy that was just owed some child support, has accepted a 2-year and 6-month suspension for violations of the UFC anti-doping policy. He cooked, bro. Usman tested positive for testosterone, a prohibited substance under the anabolic agents category, from an out-of-competition sample collected September 8th, 2025 in Coral Springs, Florida. The suspension began on October 9th, 2025, when Usman was notified of the positive test and removed from the Rio de Janeiro card and will remain in effect until April 9th, 2028. He done for. Is that Usman's brother? Yo, bro, give me some money. I need some money for my child support. Oh, that's different, Usman.
I want to say hey, besties. Little Paul.
All right, now, if you want that Show Your Own sponsorship, you better be a blue belt girl, because you're not going to get that. Wiltsy has some words to say about Show Your Own.
So cute. So cute. Cute. So cute. So cute. So cute.
So cute.
Hi, guys. So, we're doing ADCC San Diego on the 24th, and I just got home to this. So we're gonna unbox it. Little Paul. Okay. ASMR. It is a new purple belt. Is this Show Your Own Dad Cat?
She gotta be going to
I
the gym
love
looking
it.
fresh.
Stop. Airport fit.
She going
Come
to the gym
airport
looking
fit.
fresh.
Was the ranked in the purple? Because we're a purple girly now. We got it in the short sleeve too. So cute. Adorable. This is what I'll be wearing to compete in San Diego at ADCC. I'm so excited. So
Let's see if she's any good. Now you can't get no sponsorship if you're a regular person anymore. Hey, that's what you call it. She fights MMA too? Oh, she fights. She does something. I don't know what she does.
Alright. This person, as I said, we're an MMA focused team. This location. This person really embraces that. Right? An actual, like a mixed martial arts.
Sponsor,
And
yeah.
our model, like anytime, anywhere, any rules.
Well, I guess she did fight a little bit. Hey, woo, don't face plant. Hey, there's Danielle Kelly. She got the sponsorship. Yeah, you can't. That's how Show Your Roll be finding their new sponsors now. It's not about skill set. Honestly, I would sponsor her too. If I had the money. That was a bad joke. But Balea's here. Let's plead the fifth, everybody. We chilling today, Balea. It's MLK Day. What the Mendez brothers got to say?
We're going to have a seminar tour. Me and Taina will be traveling to many countries in Europe right after Europeans. I want to show you guys the gis that I chose to do the seminar tour.
Who's sponsoring?
So the first one is this black one here. I normally wear the black and white gi. I normally like very simple, just black and white gi. But when I saw this one in the website, I like it a lot. I thought the colors are really good. And
I plead the fifth.
I put the black AJJ patch. So it's black on black with just the green logos.
And Canada's Monday.
That was really cool. So I'll be wearing this one. The pants came out really nice too. I like the combination of colors here, very simple.
Listen, guys, you can't just post you talking on social media no more. You gotta you gotta say some stuff or get off of here.
Brazil is so massive, it literally bends geography. Its northern tip is actually closer to Canada than to its own southern border, and its eastern edge closer to Africa than to western Brazil. That's how wide it is. It's the only country on Earth crossed by both the equator and the Tropic of Capricorn, meaning it stretches from humid jungles to cooler plains. Brazil borders 10 different South American countries, everyone except Chile and Ecuador. The Amazon River runs right through its heart, holding more tree species than all of North America combined. Brazil is so huge, it spans 4 time zones.
Oh, wow.
You could literally miss a meeting just because you live in the same country, a few hours behind. And here's the fun twist. Brazil has more Portuguese speakers than Portugal itself. The real heart of the Portuguese language beats in South America. Brazil is so massive, it literally bends geography. Its northern tip is actually closer to Canada than to its own southern border.
That's crazy, Balea. You closer to Brazil than the South End is. Is it the same girl? She got the good Show Your Roll sponsorship. Balea, how come you don't got no Show Your Roll sponsorship, bro? We got New York Open Judo. I asked Mush if he was going to this. He said he wasn't. A couple people I know of: Colt Brown, Angelica Delgado. I think she just had a baby or something. Jack Yonazuka. I think I've heard of him. Some other people, I'm not sure. In Brazil? How'd you meet? Everybody want to sponsor you? All right, we're gonna watch some matches. I think we're gonna watch something. What is this? Because every submission from the black belt finals from last year. So I'm thinking about, let me do another poll. I might be by myself on this poll. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. We need to get Balea live streaming, bro. I'll let you guys answer. Should we do a watch party for Europeans? UFC BJJ going to Roy test? Well, they're going to lose all their athletes. They're going to lose all their performers. They're going to lose all their performers.
Yasmin in her first major black belt final. Thais Loureiro, as we mentioned, 2022 European champion at black belt. She pulls guard, gets into the single leg X position.
That was not a good guard pull.
Yasmin controls that sleeve grip and the collar with the right hand.
Yeah, step over that girl.
This right foot by Thais, right up the middle, is really good at elevating and making that foot lock a real threat.
Oh, no.
So she's trying to lock it. And if she's able to go belly down even over that side, it could be a lot of pressure on the foot.
You know who they're going to lose or use?
Yasmin opts to allow her leg to be outstretched. This could be dangerous, though, and that's it! Back quickly!
Thais Loureiro of Atos Jiu-Jitsu wins her second European title with that straight footlock.
They got the worst.
Position just looked like it was getting tighter and tighter.
Can't hear myself.
Yeah, and Yasmin, I think that there was a certain point where she realized she had let it go a little bit too far.
They got the worst marketing for UFC BJJ. It's just, it's an afterthought. They never market it well. If I see Yarosaurus versus Gabriella one more time, there's only like 3 big girls. Of course, Maisa gonna win.
She's trying to get that left hook in.
Maisa's good, but when she do Nogi,
and
she might have won Nogi last year.
Knows that she might lose the back position.
She got one of the best Bolo games, though. I might need to do a video on her.
Berimbolo-esque back take. Now, Jessica still has that.
They might have to do a video on Maisa.
Under her control, which is at the very
Balea, what's going on with her?
Stopping this back pressure.
Yo, Balea, dang it, I don't want to say it online. Is she still AOJ? I heard some stuff. What's going on with her, Balea? You gonna plead the 5th? What's going on with her, Balea?
Mace is able to throw that right arm through. It could even turn into an Ezekiel choke from the back.
Just give me some, just wink.
I don't imagine she'll
yes or no wink.
Go for the arm. This is a lot of time to work, and you see that left foot comes in. That's one hook.
She's 957-time world champion. She might be. She done won everything.
The right hook coming in, but do you see how now she has to devote all of her
well, at least she gets a little check from IBJJF. That's pretty nice. Get that little check. 5. One day, Balea. We gotta get Balea talking off the record, though.
Now this is getting really dangerous for Jessica.
It could be too late on the adjustment for Caroline defensively because Maisa Bastos has that choke.
Maisa Bastos up 4-0, gets the 4 points for the back take.
It looks like they screen recorded. You see the screen? It looked like they screen recorded this.
The lighter weight division is not messing around. This could be it, Danny.
Maisa stepping over the shoulder.
She got it.
She's going to put her hips into it. Gets the submission. Maisa Bastos, 2025 European champion. Her 5th title here as a black belt.
In signature form, Maisa Bastos quickly works around to the back.
It seems like the girls get more submissions.
Cease to have the lapel and the sleeve on the same
Larissa's good.
Wow. Incredible transition from Larissa Campos.
Nice.
Trying to use
she's on the submission. Wow, Larissa Campos.
Is that the girl that beat Cassia at Worlds last year?
Gets her hand in the collar and finishes. Unbelievable.
I don't even think the crowd knew what they were looking at because they didn't have they had sort of the same reaction.
I think that is her.
My goodness.
Oh no, she asking for the armbar.
She's trying to.
I thought that was Kendall Roosing right for a second.
Trying to get that leg high. She has the armbar.
Oh no.
Ingrid Alves.
That could be it, Danny.
That was it.
Tight.
Oh, that could be it.
Woo!
O'Reilly trying to throw that left leg over the top, break that.
Go ahead and
grip.
tap, man. These girls don't be tapping, bro.
Goodness, the arm is fully extended, but the leg is.
Go ahead and tap, yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, she's grabbing her foot.
Oh, that is such an interesting defense.
That ain't no defense. Go ahead and go ahead and tap.
Grip on her left foot to alleviate some of this pressure, but this arm lock looks really tight, Jake.
And Ingrid needs to be careful, I suppose, in this situation to make sure that when she does try to get that right arm out, like that
Breaks
right
the
there,
grip.
that's going to increase the pressure so much, and that's it.
Ingrid Alves, armbar submission, 2025 European medium heavyweight champion.
What an armbar. You had said that O'Reilly had come in with 2 submissions of her own into this match. Ingrid is the one that gets the tap.
Passes the sleeve grip underneath her leg.
Or Cassia. All right, Balea. How is Cassia's knee? Is her knee okay? Can you answer that one, Balea?
One thing that's interesting about Gabby's game is
Oh, Yarosaurus. That's Balea's favorite matchup.
she's very relaxed and very patient in her approach of doing things.
Well, there she is on the ankle lock grip. This is dangerous. Gabriela Pisania has an incredible ankle lock.
She was too chill.
She's got the grip.
You know your leg about to break.
Trying to tighten it up.
Nice.
Squeezing, gets the submission. Gabby Pisania, 2025 European champion. Ankle lock finish in the final. Gabrielle at the Europeans won double gold in 22, 23, 24. Now wins super heavyweight in 2025. She'll have a shot at double gold later tonight.
What weight class was this? It's like lightweight or something. Hey.
Look at this.
Loop choke? No. Oh, back take.
Nice sweep attempts. Could turn into a potential back take.
Souza. Oh, he might have a choke here, Danny. Look.
That looks tight.
Oh, that's it. He's out. He's out.
Dang.
Leonardo Souza wins by submission.
He just got behind him.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe he did a sit out. He might have got out. It was the other way. No.
Leonardo Souza gets the submission win over Lucas.
He panicked. Well, it's hard not to panic in those situations.
Oh, my gosh. Wardzinski, the 2024 world champion, in a fantastic position. Vejeda trying to turn on his side to create some movement. Gives up the hooks.
Gonna get the back. Have some more options or some different options, I should say, for submission.
Wardzinski.
Adam feeds the collar grip to his right hand.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Hoop, la pega. Hoop, la pega. Hoop.
Adam takes his right leg out.
That's it. Spread the chicken, man.
Gets a submission. Adam Wardzinski, now a 3-time black belt European champion, continues his dominant reign here in the IBJJF's black belt heavyweight division. The crowd here in Portugal loves it. And once Adam got to that knee cup position, drove his knee over to the mount, and that was it.
Poland's very best gets it done again. Keeping the pressure on and trying to circle out to that backside now.
Winston Torres trying to step back with that left leg. Now he pins the right leg to the mat.
That's some good big man passing.
To his right.
Super
Uses
heavy.
that windshield wiper movement with his right leg, frees his left leg, and passes the guard to Pedro Lucas.
And Shanji's calling for him.
Don't push. Don't push.
Effort, but there's a lot of deep breaths from Pedro
Get
Lucas
that. Get that lapel under the back grip.
Now Knee on Belly's going to give him 2 more points.
Winston Torres into the mount.
Racking up the score here with 2 minutes left.
Great position. Oh, and he gets the submission.
He's like, just get off me.
2025 European champion.
He's like, I'm already losing. Get off me. He said, just get off me.
Defeats Pedro Lucas.
Ultra heavy. Oh, yeah, even bigger boys.
Now trying to break the legs apart.
That kid's flexible.
His left leg back.
That's a flexible big guy. Man, I might not help in that weight class though. Oh, flexible big guy.
Brito was able to reorient himself now in the turtle
That's a flexible big guy right there.
Still 0-0.
Clock chip. Oh no. Different. It's some other variation.
Oh, the underhook.
Uh-oh.
Position here now for Contreras. Spins to the back, gets the advantage.
Oh, he's looking for the look. He's looking for the Ezekiel choke without the hooks in. This could be a choke, Danny.
That looks like it could be tight. Gets his one hook. And he gets the tap. Luis Cantarera wins European gold here in 2025. Finishes off our weight class finals with yet another submission. Excellent performance from Cantarera here in Portugal.
Bro, we can't watch no more Yara versus Gabriella. Yeah, Gabriella. We can't keep watching these matches, man.
Oh, this could be it, Danny.
In the same technique, the same footlock.
This one looks tight.
The same goddamn footlock on the same foot as earlier. This poor girl.
On the foot against the belly will increase the pressure.
The same foot. That's the same foot she messed up earlier.
Left foot on the inside, right foot on the hip.
That's Mayro.
World champion Mayra Malvez coaching Yara, but that's gonna do it. Gabriele Pisagna finishes the Europeans with double gold, 100% submission rate, and continues her dominance of both the super heavyweight and open class divisions. Has now won double gold at Europeans.
She had the best year except for
2023, 2024, and 20.
She had the best year except for her Nogi Worlds final. That was terrible. We got TMZ. Let's see what they got to say about Cali Muscle. I don't know if anybody had a match, anything about him. Let me see if there's anything here. We read this earlier. It says bodybuilder hospitalized after fainting at gym. Kali Muscle suffered a major health scare Saturday while doing what he does best, working out at the gym. The popular bodybuilder and YouTuber, whose real name is Chuck Kirkendall, passed out cold while exercising in a fitness center in California. Kali was rushed to the hospital for treatment, but his ex-wife tells us she doesn't know why he fell. His ex-wife, she don't know nothing. She noted that Kali previously had a heart attack and needed a stent inserted into his heart to restore blood flow. I haven't seen anything new. He was doing mukbangs back in a while. Remember those mukbangs back in the day? Remember these mukbangs? So he was eating this kind of crap. He stopped after he had his heart attack, but I mean, look at all that crap. That just puts plaque all up in your heart. inflammation and some other crap, he would sit there and eat all that too. I do want some Popeyes though. I'm hungry. We get hungry on the live stream. LO Snap, don't look at this stuff. He's working on his fitness journey. That Popeyes does look good though. So yeah, don't do mukbangs if you want to have a healthy heart and blood pressure and stuff like that. That's what I be doing. Well, I don't do mukbang. I be eating my fruit on here though, and the people complain. I be eating some fruit and they be getting upset at me. I'm not eating this stuff. That does look good though. A little chicken sandwich. Oh yeah, I could definitely do a chicken sandwich right about now. I'm cooked over here, everybody. We got Jason off. I think he did 2 videos.
Can I submit Gordon Ryan?
No.
We're about to roll for 15 straight minutes. Stay tuned to find out.
No, you can't. No, you can't. There's no way he can submit Gordon Ryan. $400 for that. That's a nice mat space, though. That's not bad mat space. Now, you might pick up something while you're over there, though. You might catch something while you're over there.
25 kids in under 5 minutes. Put the timer on. I'm going to wrestle every single kid and take them all down.
Nah, I think you don't even need to wrestle to be a good wrestler to do that. Look at this is something Muggsy. I expect this from Muggsy, not you, Jason Nolf. He about to Muggsy these kids. He Muggsying these kids. Of course, he's the NCAA champion, so of course he can Muggsy these kids. If this was Muggsy, he would throw that girl on her head. There's something else I wanted to see. We're jumping around today, bro. It's one of those days, bro. We just chilling. Everybody busy. It's fine. I understand. It says, coach is banning non-gym rash guards. Am I crazy for hating this? So my coach just told us that from now on, we have to wear only the gym rash guard during regular training. If we want to wear other rash guards, it's only allowed in competitions or under the gi. I really like my gym and the people here, no drama at all, but this rule feels kind of backwards to me. I always thought you represent your gym at competitions and in daily training. It shouldn't really matter what rash guards you wear. That means people have been wearing those crazy 10 planet rash guards. You know, the ones with the ties and stuff. So you're trying to put a limit to that. I mean, if you just said, hey, wear black rash guards, that might work too. I get the team identity part, but it also feels a bit unnecessary to control what people train in. Curious what others think. Normal or overkill? Someone says, this for years has been viewed as a culty thing to do and basically a money grab from the coach. Drop something. Well, you know, they have uniforms at some of these schools. Alliance does. I think Autos does. AOJ has. It's just the way it is at some places. It says totally agree with you. Some says it's for helping the gym financially, but I'm already helping with the amount of money I'm paying to train. But I have other rash guards too, so I don't know. That's annoying me so much. Just get the rash guard. AOJ now has obligatory gi and no gi uniforms for all classes, but outside of AOJ or training with Homla Bahal or Brawley Ostima, I don't think I'd suck it up though. Then somebody's blaming Lloyd Irvin for this, but this was already around in traditional martial arts. Says he basically gave gym owners a step-by-step on how to make your gym a cult. That's not true. The thing is, people be wearing the craziest, shout out to one of my homies. He be wearing the Dragon Ball Z gi. Now, that's fine for, a small gym, but I don't know. Sometimes the gym owner wants everybody to look presentable. If you take pictures, you want people looking good. White gis only, blue gi only, black gi only, whatever gi. Now they have uniforms for the no gi too. Some schools you have to wear your ranked no gi rash guard, so it's just how it is. If you don't like it, hey, move to a different gym. No point in complaining. What's the point of complaining? They're not going to change it because of you. Just go to a place without the uniform policy. Someone says never competing. How many of you got to black belt without ever competing? That sounds like Moneyberg. I've been training BJJ for about a year and a half, and I'm due to get my blue belt on our next promotion day. My plan is to go the distance to black belt. I haven't competed. I wasn't planning on it either. My gym is pretty chill and it's not pushing. Even though my main coach keeps telling me I need to compete. He's a big competitor. How about you listen to your coach? Yesterday I was talking to my husband about my black belt ambitions. And he said, what kind of black belt will I be if I never compete? Damn, that husband was right on. I get his point, but I'm not sure that I want to compete. Nobody wants to compete. It's a need. It's something you need to do. You need to compete. You need to compete. I don't want to get injured. I'm 38 and I have MS. Okay, there's circumstances behind that. I don't need the stress and the pressure of it. Well, do you need your black belt? I wonder about that. If you wrestle, there's no wrestler. Imagine a wrestler saying, "Hey, I don't want to have do a meet or anything. I don't want to have to do any matches, but I want to wrestle." Judo's a little bit different. You do have club people, club hobbyists, and then you have competitors. But at a certain point, we're going to turn into, kind of like the way some of the traditional martial arts went. If nobody's competing, and I don't know what else to say, man. I think if you do jiu-jitsu, you need to compete. I understand she's got circumstances. You know what she can do? She can do an in-house tournament. You got to push yourself to do this martial art. Like there's no way to do this martial art without testing yourself. You're not a real black belt if you never tested yourself. That's why Moneyberg, not a real black belt in my eyes. Now, who cares? That's true. Who cares? That is hard. Eventually you're gonna have more Moneyburgers out there than real people. So, I don't know what to say. And I'm not his coach. Take that up with homeboy Jake Shields. Take that up with Jake Shields. She doesn't want to compete, and she wants to hear our thoughts. Well, people on Reddit don't compete either, so they're just gonna reinforce whatever she was thinking. One person says, I competed at blue belt. It wasn't for me. I got my black belt from high level competitors, so I don't feel like I'm a fake black belt by any means. You probably are. High level competitors. See, this is the argument that Gordon was using when he gave Moneyberg a black belt. Says, I'm okay with that. I'm also 39 this year, have a mortgage, and 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. Different goals. Well, there's people with the same circumstances as you that compete. So yeah, that's just how it is, man. This is why I do judo now. Someone says, I'm a 30-year-old, 3-stripe white belt. Competed once already at 6 months. I'd be lucky to be a black belt by 39. Probably not, bro. Well, it depends on where you go. I joined BJJ for the competition factor, though. I miss competition going up against people, and I found BJJ to be pretty competitive, so I went with it. Someone says, I started at 30 myself, competed all through white. I keep dropping my pen. Competed all through white belt, blue, and baby purple belt, and I love everything about it. The camps, going out of town with the squad, the intensity, meeting new people, cornering. Ooh, pause on me. Where's my brain going? Cornering my friend. It looked like coming my friend. I couldn't see the R and N. It looked like a M. Cornering my friends and sometimes actually getting a W. But after 35, competition starts to take more of a toll on your body. I mean, listen, Masters, there was about 3,000 people doing Masters at Europeans. So people on Reddit always gonna make excuses. That's why I want to. I gotta get that soundboard. We need a slap effect. He says, now I've hit 40. I'm doing my last round of competition before I call it quits. I can't hang with these 21-year-olds anymore. Why are you competing with 21-year-olds? You compete with people in your age division, motherfucker. Why do they think they're competing with 21-year-olds? You're not. You're competing with people your same age and weight. Recently, I was just focusing on hanging out with the gang, wrist locking the white belts when the black belts aren't looking, and coaching our teen squad. It says not every competition has Masters division. Just do the ones with Masters divisions then. How many tournaments are there? They're about how many IBJJF? IBJJF got nothing but tournaments all over America and Europe and Asia. South America too. Now Africa, I don't think they have anything in Africa or Middle East. UAE Jiu-Jitsu got Middle East. There's something in Africa. I bet there's something in Africa. Someone says, this is me from the first sentence to the fifth. I got mine at age 43, and my health insurance and bills, lack of paid medical leave, etc., make the risk outweigh the rewards. Well, give up your black belt too then. You should just retire your black belt then. Someone says, I didn't start until I was 53. Now, that's different. You started at 53. And, of course, the main poster had some other issue. I did not think I would get to black belt until I was past 70. I was planning on competing at brown belt Master 7 after I retired at age 70. I was a blue belt for 8 years before rising to purple and assuming the remaining belts would take as long. But despite not competing, I ended up at black belt after 14 years of training 3 days a week. Well, you're different. You're different. Danny Toppa says, I will say some comps do be doing some people dirty with the ages. If they don't know that happens either, it's a learning experience to ask next time. Yeah. Well, when you register, well, it depends on IBJJF, when you register, it knows your age when you put it in the system. So it shows you all the Masters division. That's the good thing about comps like IBJJF, at least. They do keep the age bracket strict. Now, if you do the local tournaments, I'm not telling people to do local tournaments. You want to do the most structured tournament you can find. If that's Jiu-Jitsu World League or New Breed, whatever you can find. Now, don't go to Naga. If you 53, don't do adult at Naga. I just feel like people on Reddit are going to keep complaining. People on Reddit don't even train anyway. I do feel like you need to compete if you do jiu-jitsu though. I just can't find a reason, unless you're older or have a medical reason. If you do jiu-jitsu, you need to compete. And we see the issue when people don't compete. Says, bro, Danaher never competed. That's why I don't listen to Danaher completely. He ain't got no competition record. I'm not saying you need to compete to be the best coach or anything, but I'm saying you should have competed at some point. And can you imagine this sport if nobody competes and that's who's running the schools? And yeah, you ain't done no MMA fight, no competition, no nothing. And you think you can run a program? Now, hobbyist club is kind of different, but I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just too old school for this sport. That's why I do judo. Danny Toppa says, a local comp I went to a few months back, they didn't have enough competitors for some divisions, so you would see people in their 50s against 20-year-olds. Well, yeah, don't do that. Well, hopefully they got somebody to say, hey, don't do this tournament with a 20-year-old. Someone says, it's okay not to compete, but to nod to Danaher needs a lot of nuance to it. The guy was a bouncer and doorman in the 90s, and then what? They had tournaments back then. I mean, homeboy, Matt Serra was fighting in tournaments. They all had tournaments. They had ADCC back then. I'm saying everybody should compete in jiu-jitsu. I'm not making any exceptions unless it's age. Either you're too young or too old, or you have some medical issue. I think everybody should compete in jiu-jitsu. So, my views aren't what's acceptable nowadays. You know, imagine it. Give it 10 years, and everybody in jiu-jitsu gonna suck. Give it 10 years, everybody in jiu-jitsu gonna suck. They ain't gonna warm up. They won't be able to look at a technique for 2 seconds. Watch it. 10 years from now, you're like, man, remember when jiu-jitsu was good? Remember when jiu-jitsu was I was about to say efficient, was what's the word I'm looking for? Like a real martial art. Remember when jiu-jitsu was effective? They're going to be talking about jiu-jitsu like they talk about karate back in the day, or taekwondo back in the 80s. Remember, oh man, he used to do, now it's not, it's going downhill, everybody. I'm sorry. Someone says someone says you definitely don't need to compete to achieve your black belt. You probably should. Says there will be missing experience, but if you're content with rolling in the gym, I can't see the rest of this. I can't see. I'm gonna see this. People on Reddit. People on Reddit, bro. The thing is, a lot of people don't want to do things they don't want to do. It's like the first time I competed, my coach said, hey, you registering for the tournament? And I was like, okay. Like, some things you don't want to do, but you need to do. And that's an issue I have with a lot of ecological people. I can't get that point across. There's certain things that's not going to be enjoyable in your practice. Like, a lot of parts of jiu-jitsu not going to be enjoyable. It's going to be boring. It's going to be repetitive. It's not exciting. But not everything in life is supposed to be exciting. That's the hard issue with like ecological and some of these guys. Like, I'm trying to tell them this, like, but they won't agree with me. Everything's got to be fun, exciting, quick, easy to digest, efficient. Imagine if art was like that. Like, imagine if art was all about efficiency, which is not. Art is not about efficiency. Art is the opposite of efficiency. If you were about living efficiently, you wouldn't do any art. You wouldn't write any novels. Like, you wouldn't do anything. You live like a robot. Or robo, as my old Brazilians used to say. Robo. Here's one of the major, let me skip that real fast. Updates on the Joseph Chin Gym. Joseph Chin Gym. I say it too fast. Someone says, so after signing up for the year membership, $1,500 USD, dang, you got money. I went there and trained for 2 days. Each morning, there is an open training session for 2 hours when everyone can train their own stuff. Joseph is there the whole time for now, and everyone can ask him questions or roll with him. The guy is super nice and well-spoken. He answers every question, even the stupid ones, in great detail. Give it some time. After rolling with people, he takes time to discuss and give critical advice. For the regular class sessions, yesterday he taught standing, conjunction. Oh, Jesus, why are you using big words? Conjunction of collar tie and arm drag, snap down, single leg, or body lock. Today he taught crucifix. Joseph, teach one thing, bro, and stick with it. Today he taught crucifix, how to keep the arm locked, how to execute the arm bar, like he did in the recent ADCC trials, and conjunction of arm bar and rear naked. During drilling, he often comes over and asks if we have any problems. Joseph trying to make sure you guys sign up so you can go travel. In today's class, I was hip tossed by a wrestler and somehow landed on the back of my head. You've been training there for 2 days. You're already injured. Joseph noticed immediately. Oh no, Joseph, like, we about to get sued. 2 days in, how you getting sued? People care as much about getting their black belt, but don't want to put in the work. Ain't that crazy? Danny Chopper said you don't want his black belt. People want their black belt, but they don't want to put the work to be a black belt, which is crazy to me. It's crazy to me, man. That's why I do judo. So we got the guy, he just spent $1,500 and been training at Joseph Chin's gym for 2 days and almost got paralyzed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joseph. He didn't get paralyzed, but he almost got injured. Joseph noticed immediately and asked if I'm okay. After class, he asked again and told me to go to the hospital if I vomit. Super nice guy. Unfortunately, I think I have a mild concussion and have to rest a few days before going again. Joseph, what the hell were you doing putting these guys together? So I always kind of say you need somebody older. Joseph and the other Asian guy, everybody over there is Asian, but the other guy he's partnered with, they too young. You need an older guy. Hey, be careful. You need that older guy with some gray in their beard. A little bit of gray right there. Hey, be careful, everybody. Hey, don't hurt the new person that just paid $1,500. He might want his money back. Listen, if he got injured, I got injured. I can't train anymore. I want my $1,500 back. That's money out of Joseph's pocket right there. 2 days? Man, you can't survive 2 days? Come on, man. Overall, the guy is super intelligent and his methodology is superior to any other gym I've been to. For example, when I roll with instructors from other gyms, they usually just crush me and don't say anything afterwards. Joseph, on the other hand, is really generous with his advice after rolling with people. During class, he also encourages everyone to discuss about the role with our partners afterwards. Currently, he is teaching all the daytime open training and daytime classes except for Wednesday, and half the evening classes. He said he will be in the gym for most of the year except when he goes to competitions, which will be long. He does training trips. He's going to be gone for a while. Hopefully it won't be long. Yeah, you paid $1,500, and where's Joseph Chin at? He's busy. Although I'm a shitty white belt who's almost 40, I feel like my BJJ is going to skyrocket if you get over that concussion. So they already had people getting injured and 2 days in. How many classes they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Ooh. That might be too many classes. Joseph, why are you doing this full schedule? What's going to happen when Joseph out of the country? Who's going to cover the classes for him? Honestly, 2 classes back to back. I would take some of these classes out. So I would take a Tuesday, Thursday, take that out. Sunday, take that out, unless that's the open class. You could trim that schedule up. You need to trim. Joseph, you ain't really coached full time before. You guys ain't ready for this. What if you want some time off? What if you need to recover? What if you need to sleep in? What if you want to go do something else? You need to cut some of this. Yeah, I will cut a couple classes over here. Now, I know they got a premium product over there. 3-month passes, R&B $1,400. I don't know what that is. 1 month pass $1,500. 1 week pass $900. 1 day pass $350. Monthly subscription $1,300. I don't like that word, monthly subscription. Drop in is $300. Pro class drop in $300. 10 class package $2,250, and 20 class package is $4,000. So I don't know what what the money is over there. He says, thanks, bro. I'm currently lying on bed feeling a little dizzy. He gonna want his $1,500 back. Vomiting or other symptoms. without headache, vomiting, or other symptoms. Can't wait to get back soon so I can get back to training. Yeah, you're going to have to take some time off. We got a lot of fanboys on that on Reddit, bro. Says one of the other coaches, I don't know who the other coach is, who was considered the best Chinese no-gi grappler if you didn't count Joseph as Chinese, but he only teaches on Wednesday. Another coach is Joseph's half-brother. That's Joseph's brother? That's really Joseph's brother? Oh, I thought that was somebody else. That's Joseph Chen's brother? Half-brother? They are two others who I don't know about because I didn't take their classes. Oh, I didn't know that was Joseph's brother. If there are people who can't speak Chinese, then Joseph will explain how. Wait, how did that work out? Is the brother older than him or younger? Questions. We got questions over here on this live stream. Joseph, is that your older brother? What's your dad been up to, Joseph? My man, he might be Portuguese. He might be Brazilian Chinese. Says the other coach is Joseph's half-brother, Lin. There are two other coaches he doesn't know. If there are people who can't speak Chinese, then Joseph will explain things in Chinese first, then in English. Today, everyone was Chinese, so he taught only in Chinese. For the other coaches, I have no idea, but Lin is fluent in English as well. Says the one-time founder membership fee, similar to Kingsway, is a very smart idea because it simply pays for itself on so many things like construction and mortgage. Okay, we're learning stuff. We got a little bit of time. So here was, I just happened to find this. I had some questions about this, but I didn't really ask anybody. But I'm sure people noticed. It said Legion AJJ, American Jiu-Jitsu, and Corvitz Grappling, Keenan versus Andres split. So, Andres, I think sometime last year, before ADCC, I believe Andres had left Legion, but nobody really said anything. So I didn't hear anything. I didn't really ask, but somebody made a post about it, so I thought that was interesting. So that's why we got Keenan on the thumbnail right there. If anybody knows, Belay gonna plead the fifth though, so let me put fifth in there for everybody. It says, anyone know the story of Andres moving on from Legion to start his own gym and form Corvus Grappling? I remember hearing the story that they were both childhood friends who progressed together through Andre Galval's Atos BJJ. What do you mean? They were both childhood friends they both came from TLI. Mush can give you more information, but I remember them sharing a bunk bed. They had to share the bunk bed. They were in they had the little bunk. They were in a little room sharing a bunk bed. That was a long time ago, though. I don't know how many years ago it was. Says I figured they would be together forever, but they ain't no couple. Why are you saying it like that? Why you gotta say it like that? I figured they would be together forever, but I guess in life we all have our entrances and exits. In my 20s, I really wanted to learn the lapel guards to try and win at tournaments. I traveled with my Prius and did Legion AJJ for a year and got very good at lapel and worm guards. As with all relationships, I encountered positives and negatives with each person I met. This sounds like a bot. I'll just list the positives. Andres cared deeply about his students, traveled far to coach the competition students, innovated many of the lapel techniques with Keenan while at Atos, helped me lose weight by advocating that I roll almost every round. That's kind of normal. That's normal coaching right there. Even if I would lose or be gassed, you can't tell people to keep rolling nowadays. They're going to argue with you. Keenan applied lapel guard techniques in tournaments a la trial by fire. made jiu-jitsu more comfortable for American practitioners through his American Jiu-Jitsu school. Good listener and was open-minded to improvements as a BJJ gym owner, gave hope to American gi competitors, and exposed IBJJF for its past Brazilian bias. You heard much don't like to roll every round. Where'd you hear that from, Zipri? Zipri, you know you're going to get in trouble. The voices told you. Listen, if you're crazy, Zipri, just go ahead and jump off the live stream. we can't deal with too many more crazy people on this live stream. I'm sorry. Please get some help if you're crazy. Just go ahead and get off the live stream, please, Zipri. I can't deal with crazy people. I'm done with crazy people. Between Zipri, Josiah, Dorothy Slippers, who else was crazy? A couple other people were crazy. Jimmy Jam, the Hall of Crazies. We got different crowd in here. We got the Goon Squad. We got the Crazies. And they be outnumbering everybody. Someone says, I think it's as simple as Andres wanted to focus more on CLA style teaching. The Gooners are finished. Now the Gooners are still around. I was told by Andres' students that this was a primary motivation, so they wanted to do CLA. Well, you know what? Not everybody wants to do CLA, so that's probably the best. If you want to teach a different style and different method, it's better to start your own thing, which is what Andres did. Just in time for Keenan. Says Andres had a different vision and direction that he was taking with his coaching, which is fine. He needed to go do his own thing. They've been homeboys teaching together for, I don't know, over a decade. Goon Squad, yeah, Goon Squad. We were just talking about, we got the Crazy Squad and we got the Goon Squad, so we got Hall of Fame members of both. Says Andres is deep into CLA and constraints-led approach and wants to do his own thing, which is fine. It says, the eco stuff. Conjugated linear algebra. He reckons he has a mathematical formula for the optimum approach to pedagogy. You feed in the person's current level in a bunch of different positions, their height, weight, limb length, and circumference, their age, flexibility, VO2 max, their drive, and coachability, and it spits out a bunch of numbers that give you the maximally efficient way to coach them. Bleeding edge stuff. That's pretty funny. Said, made jiu-jitsu more comfortable for American practitioners through his American Jiu-Jitsu schools. Says, don't forget, gave hope to American practitioners like JT Torres, Mikey Musumeci, Lovato Jr. Lovato, some of these guys before Keenan. Lovato and Drysdale way before Keenan. Rotula Bros, Gordon Ryan, we don't count Gordon. Bodoni didn't win Worlds or ADCC before, while Legion is cranking out Americans world champs left and right. Well, there was a time when, between Lovato, I think Lovato was the last American to win a world championship. I'm not sure if we count Drysdale. He's half American. So between Lovato 2007, there wasn't another American world champion until Mikey 2015 or something, 2016, 17, something like that. And so in between that time, Keenan was the best American competitor. So, not much we can say about. We can't deny that fact. It says especially funny talking about the guy who started BJJ under BJ Penn. Who I believe Keenan did train under. I don't know how much he trained with BJ Penn. Someone says it's all about money. Another person says, I don't know the story, but it's not uncommon for someone to want to start and run their own school. Andres is a good coach. It was almost time for him to have his own. There's only so much you could do under somebody else, Some people okay working under other people, but if you want to do your own thing, he helped Legion for years. When did Legion start? 2019? Yeah, you've been with them for a couple years. Yeah, it's okay to leave. Says, so I would be inclined to believe the desire would be a major factor to have his start and run his own school. Also, for purely selfish reasons, you should list the negatives too and not just the positives. Shut up. Says no, because they will list the negatives about me. I'm a big believer in the Bambi rule. Plus, I don't know what that is. Plus, everybody grows and matures, so listing negatives might be pointless. Keenan and Andres and JT Torres were all in the Team Lloyd Irvin before the split, and then moved to Gabal's Atos in San Diego. Andres was also featured in the famous role Jiu-Jitsu SoCal documentary when Andre Gabal had his first gym in San Diego. Someone says, I love that I have experienced so much BJJ in San Diego. All the gyms who are friends, Alliance, CVJJ, National City, Jiu-Jitsu, Humaita, Victory, Honolulu, Hanu, Level 5, Kanega. I don't know. Pause on me. I'm cursing over here. Kanga. The people that I have met and trained with, world-class champs who just dropped in for an open mat like it was nothing. Insane the high level of BJJ in San Diego area. Someone else says they had different desires for running a training room. Some people who are passionate about teaching would rather have less accessible but more effective strategy. This is worse for business but better for culture if it's the type of culture you want. And last poster says it's very difficult to have a coach who wants to exclusively use CLA in a room of other coaches who don't. And I don't know if CLA works when you have like 100 people in your classes. So if you guys ever seen Legion, it's huge. I think I went there, I filmed for Jiu-Jitsu X, so I went there. But the whole mat is huge. So imagine you got easily 100 people, possibly 50 to 100 people on the mat. There's no way, I don't think CLA going to work in that environment. If you got 100 people, now look at Greg Souders. He only got 25 people in the class. He can look at the program small enough to where he can watch and observe everybody, but you can't do that at Legion. There's too many people. That mat, you need some binoculars to see the whole mat. It's so big. So I don't know why the split, but it looked amicable, which I'm happy for. I like both guys, Let's look at this. Megaton. So Megaton, Megaton, did you guys see Megaton did Adult Worlds last year? Megaton crazy. This old man pull guard. Look at that guard pull. That was the worst guard pull. I wish people would pull guard. Look at that. Megaton slipped right through. Man, let me beat people that easily. He already got 3 points off the top of the. That ain't fair. He got 3 points immediately. I'll be fighting for my life. He passed in 2 seconds. That old man should have been out there like this. This Masters, what Masters is this? It might be Masters 5 or 6 or 7. Look at Megaton crushing. Well, that's why he's called Megaton. Megiton. Oh my God. Megiton. Look at that old man out there. Kambach. That's the grandpa division. I'm in the Unk division right now. And you know, Megaton got judo. He be doing that Tomonage. He about to do the Tomonage. Did a little foot sweep there. Man, these old guys out here. Shout out to old guys, man. That might be me in a couple years. You think we'll still be using barambolas back then? Or in the future? I hope so. I'm going to be the old man doing the barambolo. Grandpa, no! Ah, my back! Help me! Look at Megaton. Super ton, actually. Where are his points at? Where are his points at? No points? This referee sucks. Where are his points at, referee? Referee, where are the points at? He ain't got no knee on belly points? Or did I miss it? Okay, Mount, where are the points at, referee? Referee ain't giving no points. Oh, there you go. Referee, where are the points? What happened to all the points? He about to get that arm bar. Gotta go to the other side, though. While he pulling the arm through. That little arm bar is like the worst one because you can't get out. That'd be right on your elbow. Look at Megton about to pull that thing. That's it. Megaton out there. The points messed up though. He had knee on belly. Potentially a guard pass too. I guess it don't matter. These referees be zoning out, bro. Let's see if I want to see a throw. Come on, Megaton. Tomonage. I don't know what side he does it to, though. This guy he kind of strong. Uh-oh, Megaton. Megaton getting warmed up. All right, Megaton, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Megaton? Uh-oh. That's not Tomonage grip. It's a different grip. Does Megaton have formal judo experience? Oh. I don't know. That foot sweep was not on. Did they change the venue for Euros? Nice. That was Tomonage, right? Yeah. It's hard to hit. The guy's base seemed to be, he kind of threw his base back, yeah. Instead of going forward. That might be potential armbar though right there. Close. I mean, arms across the body. Uh-oh. Might sweep or take the back. Let's see what we're going to do. Uh-oh. Hook sweep. Hook sweep. It's hard to get that on Masters people. Their base be too good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go to the back, Megaton. Let's go for the back. Why is that guy still holding the cross? You need to let go of that grip. The guy in the black, not Megaton. You see how he's holding a cross? That ain't helpful. Uh-oh. Two. Should be two. This referee's not that good though. What did Marcelo say? He said, "Don't let the referee." The referee can screw you over, Marcelo. Maybe not you, but everybody else. Where the points at? Motherfucker, where's points at? That was two. Referee, come on, referee. He missing everything. Referee, where? Okay, there it is. Look, he looking at his socks. Look at the match. Uh-oh. All right, looking good for it. Zipper choke. Mount. 4. Should be guard pass too, though. Right? Let me go back. Okay, it looks like 8 points. So he definitely passed the guard, right? He passed right in the mount. So he's in a half guard here. Steps over the mount. Okay, he got 3 plus 4. So 9-0. Okay. The thing about gi, you gotta do math in the gi. Okay, up by 9, 1 advantage, two penalties. You gotta do some mathematics over here. That's why no gi people don't like gi, because they don't want to do no math. Nice. No gi, you don't gotta do no math in no gi. In the gi, okay, I got 2 penalties, but I have 3 advantages. You gotta do addition, subtraction. I have 20 seconds. It reminds me of those old, it's like, you know, how a car going 20 miles per hour in 20, 30 minutes, how far did the car go? Like it's like a word problem from back in the day, really. Let's see if we had anything else. Oh, there was something else. You know, we were talking about Iowa a lot lately, and they're not looking too good. So this is a post from Facebook. It says people are asking the wrong question. It's not why did this wrestler leave Iowa? I can't speak at all. It's not why did this wrestler leave Iowa? The real question is why do elite wrestlers keep reaching the same conclusion even at different times? Top wrestlers don't avoid hard rooms. They chase them. When athletes like Masoma and Dean or Bo Bassett move on, it's not about comfort. It's about clarity. Elite athletes don't leave because the training is hard. They leave when the hardship stops producing progress. A hard room with direction builds belief. A hard room without it slowly drains trust, which I don't think they have trust over there. Ain't nobody trusting the Brands brothers. I wouldn't trust the Brands brothers. A hard room without it slowly drains trust. At the highest level, wrestlers want answers. What am I getting better at? Why am I training this way? You can't ask those questions at Iowa. How does this help me win when it matters? So when those answers fade, confidence in the system fades with them. Legacy doesn't develop athletes. Systems do. And if you notice that we did the watch party. Some of you guys weren't here, but Penn State, very systemized game. They get on the single, they can finish and score. I can't tell you what Iowa was going for outside of collar ties, and that wasn't working. So it says, and when this happens, when this keeps happening over time, it's not coincidence, it's feedback. This isn't about toughness, it's about alignment, because elite wrestlers will tolerate pain and pressure. What they won't tolerate is stagnation dressed up as toughness. When the pattern repeats, it's no longer an individual issue, it's a system problem. So, they did some AI right there. What the hell is going on with Iowa? That's my question. It says, have Ben Askren take over the program. Well, Ben Askren he shouldn't be in the wrestling room, really. Ben has a compromised immune system. He should not be in a wrestling room. It says, change the philosophy, change the outcome. He's already producing high school kids that are D1 elite athletes. The Iowa tradition of winning will always exist. It just needs to be redressed in a big way. Well said. Ben Askren said he would love to coach at Iowa. Where did Ben Askren coach at? Or where did he wrestle at? He's also been a total douche canoe over the years in regards to Iowa wrestling. Askren would be great for Iowa. I like Ben, what he's done in is he in Wisconsin? Where's WI? Under his youth program is producing incredible results that are highly likely to carry over to college program. However, I'm not sure he is 100% with his health. He's not. Staying with similar thinking on a stretch, TJ Sibolt with Sibolt Wrestling Academy is also producing high caliber talent there in Iowa. I'm not necessarily on fire. He says, I'm not necessarily on the Fire Brands bandwagon. I think the brands will figure it out in Iowa City. They won't. But I do agree that some changes in the program need to happen, not necessarily a coaching change. You're wrong. The Iowa program has always had a great reputation for working hard. Brian Shute worked like a farm animal, but Loden Swain showed him it wasn't necessarily all about carrying telephone poles up the bleacher stairs. They stuck in the past. Says Swain got busted sniffing underwear. Uh-oh. My wrestlers be getting in trouble too. It's not just jiu-jitsu people. The only people that don't get in trouble are judoka people. Says, I think for one, he wasn't meeting the expectations for his NIL deal. Bassett, on the other hand, I personally believe chose Virginia Tech because the room isn't a dynasty. He can help create a dynasty at Virginia Tech. At Iowa, he's just another name on the board unless he wins 4 NCAA titles. He says, Bo is all about the money. Bassett left because mommy and daddy said that offer isn't good enough. Chasing money. Virginia Tech is also giving out one hell of a paycheck. Bo went for the money. It's always been about the money with him and his family. They say, let's say it's about the money. Do you blame him or his family for putting him in a position to have the largest ROI? These guys are paying a heavy price to compete at the level they do. It's great if the parents are teaching them to make sound business decisions and teaching them economics, how it pays to be the winner. If you have it as good as Bo has it, then hell yes, you will be a fool not to capitalize on your efforts and talents. Who wants to be part of some 40-year plus program or legacy and just another notch for some coach to claim as a byproduct of his efforts? It says Virginia Tech is not going to build a dynasty in a couple years with spoiled prima donnas. The thing with Bo, he not by himself. He got homeboys with him. He got his little brother. He got the black kid. I can't remember the kid's name. He might draw other people to Virginia Tech. There are a few dynasties in wrestling, and they are not built in a couple years. Look at your history: Oklahoma State, Iowa State, Penn State, University of Oklahoma, maybe Minnesota. Maybe Brands is not as good as Gable, not as good of coach as Gable or Sanderson at finding the right athletes. That's not true. He can't. They were down the best athletes. The only athlete I can think of recently was Buchanan that looked really good there. The athletes have to buy into the system, not the other way around. Today's athletes seem to be all about themselves, which they should be, and about which superstar coach can give them the magic. They will find out that buying in and committing to a program will help you get there. Iowa is not as bad off as people think. Well, the results are saying they are. Are they perfect? No. Do the Iowa fans like how they are doing? Hell no. But Brands doesn't like where they are either. Well, he hasn't changed anything. Bo left because Iowa wouldn't pay for all his expenses to come out last summer. Let's see. In the age of NIL, I'm not going to draw any conclusions on why they do or do not come, pause on that, or why they leave. If it's about a paycheck, it might be the only time in their life that they will be able to go for that kind of money. Hard to blame an 18 or 19-year-old kid for that. Someone says, I think it would be sweet to see Iowa get Kyle Dake to coach in order for the Hawks to make the gains and adjustments to get back on top. They could use the Dake approach they could use Dake versus Taylor rivalry that would attract the absolute top tier recruits and bring Iowa back on top. I don't know if Dake has that kind of pool. I don't know if he's that popular with the kids. I could be wrong. And Dean was forced out. He didn't leave. Absolutely gutted for this guy, too. A real Cinderella story of will this D3 stud be able to hang at this level? And not only could he was one of the best. If his injury is this severe, I hope he gets a medical red shirt and a chance with another team to make a run next year. Time for a change in IC, Iowa City. Iowa has to fire Brands. The old school mindset of wrestling, no matter how much you are injured, is over. It's a different time. It's not fair to the athletes. Mo is a very good wrestler going through a real injury and just had a kid, but Brands ruined his year. Hopefully not his career over something he should have been taken care of, not kicked out of for. It says, besides Penn State, they are the best team in the country over the last 15 to 20 years. 4 titles since 2008. Would have been 5, but 2020 got canceled before Nationals. Someone says, I'm from Iowa, and I have to say most everything you wrote is true. Just doesn't fully correlate with the Hawkeyes. Elite wrestlers are chasing a lot more than just hard rooms and belief in the program. It's easy to see. Short-term satisfaction oversees long-term success nowadays. Not always, but these young elite men and women are looking to get paid and to run to the highest bidder. Well, listen, if you only got 4 years to make some real money, there's no guarantee that these guys will do good in international wrestling. So 4 years to make it work, get that paycheck. These schools been surviving off these kids for decades. Now these kids want some money, people are upset. All right, guys, we're about 3 hours in. Let me watch this Shane Jamil Hill video, and I think that's it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow, too. From 2016. Oh, that's brown belt. I thought it was black belt.
Homegrown from the kids program. They're gonna see me in black belt.
Bro, 3 hours.
They're gonna see me in black belt.
CP, I've been on for 3 hours, bro. What am I supposed to do? I'm not in charge of your schedule, CP.
Keep on going, watch what I say.
CP, 3 hours, bro.
I'm ready to go to war, and I'm just trying to come out.
Nah, I got stuff to do.
On the winning side of every match until I'm done.
Hill Taylor was on fire on my match, Sean. He was taking risks. He
looked cool, calm, and collected. He looked like a guy where the game wasn't too big for him.
Yeah.
So we may be seeing the changing of the guard here with him taking the crown in the featherweight division here.
I've always been training here to be the best in the world, so if I fight someone who's a world champ or I fight someone that's a first round, it doesn't matter. I'm fighting to win. So, I mean, I don't need any more confidence from a close match with anybody, you know. I want to beat everybody. I want to tap everybody, so everything's working towards that.
You had a good year, 2016.
And Shane Hill Taylor will advance to the next round, which is the finals.
Wow, nice timing on the shot.
Taylor shooting it and nearly passed the guard immediately.
Planned on trying to shoot and steal two. It worked out, and I got a pass advantage, got back to my guard, and I was just playing from there. I don't think anybody could pass my guard, so yeah, 10 minutes to try, and I had 10 minutes to try to sweep again or submit, so that's pretty much how it went.
Jamil's got a great guard. We always tell him to keep people in his web because nobody can pass it. If he does it, he can attack hard. He can do whatever he wants. He can score, he can submit, he can play the advantage game, whatever he wants to do.
Shane Hill Taylor, American world champion. Wow. Back to back. We saw it in Mikey Musumeci, now seeing it again with Shane Hill Taylor as he becomes your new featherweight king. A division ruled for so long by Rubens, Cabrini, Charles, and Rafa Mendes. Hill Taylor now taking that crown.
I don't think so.
Now, all the training, everything is coming. I've been doing this world since 2010, so this has been the goal since I first started coming here. It's been the goal.
A black belt world champion. Has it sunk in?
Nah, man, it feels fake still. I gotta sleep on it. It's crazy.
Got a couple familiar faces in that crowd right there.
But it's a team thing, you know. We've been fighting for years, haven't gotten the black belt world title, haven't gotten people come and gone, we just haven't gotten that one. Today, we got 2 black belt world champions, so but that shows, you know, you put the work in, you can win no matter where you're at. Believe in your team, believe in what you're doing, and you can get it done. It's more than me, I would say. It's above me. I'm just the person that gets to show it to the world today, me and Muhammad. So we got more people coming up.
Let me watch one more clip of Shane. A couple people over there. Who's over there? I ain't gonna name any names. Look at Elijah Dorsey. This is a long time ago. Is that Isaac Michelle? Yo! Look at that Isaac Michelle. Uh-oh. Watch. Protect the women's over there. Look at Isaac Michelle over there, bro. Listen, who else be finding people on their live stream like this? Nobody else does research in jiu-jitsu except for CP. Well, Mush said he did stop in a little bit. A couple other people, Nalidi, yeah, a couple people over there. A couple people over there. And DJ, my cousin DJ, A-Ray, Ty. Oh, there's Mush right there. Mush, look at Mush over there. Mush was already, Jordan Schultz was already gone, but 2013. This 2016. Oh, he got you in the highlight? Well, we all been in some people's highlights, bro. We all in somebody's highlight reel. Let me see one more video. No, that'll be it. I gotta dip. CP said he want me to stay, but I gotta go.
You know, we've been working
4 hours, bro. I can't do 4 hours. Now when we do we're doing a streamathon. When we do the streamathon, I'll do, probably a lot longer than that. Oh dang.
Working the past couple of days. I have my booth. I've been doing free private lessons for everybody that comes by, getting people into the group to learn kind of what I'm doing with the group and my plans for it in the community in general. So what I'm doing today will be my first chance to show a lot of these people my game and some of the techniques I'm known for, my lasso game. I'll be showing a lot of stuff that I haven't shown outside of like the team and anywhere I do a seminar, so it should be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's something that's going to help you in your lasso guard from the very beginning without even learning a sweep yet.
That audio is kind of bad. Look at Dorsey. He was a brown belt back then, so it's a couple years ago. 2 years ago?
One of the biggest things that they're messing up on, okay? So usually you see people get lasso, they're here, throw the leg in, or they're just a little bit tight and their hands on the inside. This makes it like tug of war. So if he pulls my sleeve, it's gonna wear my grip out because we're pulling back and forth the entire time. My grip's not gonna be able to last for a whole match, and especially not multiple matches. So the way I like to get my lasso guard, if you've seen any of my matches, some of it, of course, is conditioning and working my grips, but a lot of it is just how I hold my grips. So when I'm playing lasso, I want my arm bent and I want my opponent's arm extended. So I'm going to pull in. I don't even care if he has the collar, it's fine. I'm going to keep my arm bent because his arm, a straight arm is a weaker arm, a bent arm is a stronger arm, okay? So if he pulls back from here, it's not as strong. If he's here and pulls back, it's stronger. So I'm going to be in and I'm going to scoop my hips out. Now when I go to my lasso, I'm coming around. I want the inside of my foot catching right behind the shoulder, and my shin is going to go into his arm. Right here, this is already putting a lot of tension on his arm, and what I'm going to do is put my knuckles on.
I'm zooming through.
Out here. If he's not pulling his arm, I don't need to pull his sleeve. You're good. Dedicating it to helping people improve their game, specifically their guard, and giving my insight on how I feel they should improve on certain things, and giving them just a little bit of how I prepare for tournaments and how I improve my guard. So what we do is I do match footage and I go over my matches and I break it down, like the mental side, what I'm thinking, strategy, how I was feeling body-wise and things like that. And then I let people send their match footage and their training footage in. So say they lost the match, I help them not get their guard pass, I get them techniques, advice, and we just kind of have a community dedicated to that. You know, I help people as many ways I can in jiu-jitsu, anything they ask. No, nothing's off limits, man. Some people ask me life questions, body health questions.
Whoa. Some stuff got to be off limits. Don't answer everything. Plead the fifth. You guys, Miss Balea was in here earlier. Got to plead the fifth over here.
Everything, I just answer everything and just
What
give
happened to Spider and
as much help
BJJ?
as I can. Do some bad positions with my lasso, and then I'll sweep.
I think, I think they spent too much money. They still around. They do events in Korea. No, they not putting up. They were the first event to put up some real money, weren't they? $100,000. They were the first event to. I think if they did more events like that, you know, you don't have to put $1 million up. If like CGI, I'm not saying CGI, but if they put up like $100,000. You can still get a good draw. Some of these people be fighting for $200. People be getting their leg blown out in PGF for $200.
This sweep, the more pressure they put on you, the better the sweep is, okay? When I'm in this position, my lasso leg's doing very little. It's just here. It's my bottom leg that's very important. So if he's grabbing my bottom leg, I have to free that. The bottom leg is important. The top leg, he can hold it all he wants. If I can get my bottom leg out, toes into the mat, what I'm gonna do is go from one side to the other. My lasso leg is just gonna kick. So everything rotates from one side to the other. Scoop my butt out, one side to the other. The more pressure he puts down, the more he's gonna flip. I'm not sweeping him with any force. I do this on ultra heavyweights. It's all about moving his weight off of me into the mat. His body has to follow. So I'm in. He's putting weight. Make sure my bottom leg can come out. I'm gonna use this and I can use my elbow to pull myself to the other side. If the elbow's open, I'm gonna pull this as well. That's extending his body, it makes him easier to flip. If he's in the ball, it's a little bit harder to flip him. But if he's extended, his body's flattened out more, I can flip him way easier, okay? Pull, foot down, I can use my elbow to help. One side to the other. All my leg is doing from lasso is extending and turning. If he only puts a little bit of pressure down, maybe his knees are down, he's only gonna flip a little bit. If he's standing up, tripod on my legs, he's gonna fly. It's all about his weight, okay? Now, you see me do this sweep a lot from standing, but it's the same concept. I like showing it from the ground because fundamentally you'll understand it better from the ground. When I'm standing and I do this sweep.
CP be beating everybody's game. Beat your lasso game, beat your octopus game. CP stop beating everybody's game.
The difference is when he's standing, he's not putting weight on me. So what this foot is doing is pulling his weight to me. Weight comes in, foot out, one side to the other. Now, hitting that sweep is a lot easier than finishing that sweep, okay? It's so much momentum, he could just rotate through. So come down. If I'm lazy here, I don't know what to do, he's just gonna roll through and reset the position. So I have to have control. One of the hardest things to do from lasso is to finish your sweep because you're putting your leg, if I sweep him, he has a single leg. So if I switch the position, he has a single leg grip. So coming out of your lasso is just as important as hitting the sweep. So when I hit the sweep, I'm looking for the elbow. I sweep, looking for the elbow. That way, if he comes into me, I can stop him. If he tries to turn away, he's gonna put himself into omoplata or armbar, okay? So when I'm here, keep
Danny
the
Chopper,
sweep.
is that what he did to you, Danny Chopper?
Control the elbow with your hand or your leg. Either way is fine. I can come up, shoulder pressure, get heavy. Or I can use my leg, and when I throw both my feet over at the same time, he's already in the armbar. So either way, we can come up like that. Either control, come up top, or use my leg, feet stay together, over, extend. So when you hit this sweep fast, you have to be thinking about your finish, okay? Sorry my voice is loud, it's loud in here.
Yeah.
So I'm in, he's putting pressure down. I'm
It's
already,
way louder.
once he's here, I know I'm gonna sweep. The only way you're gonna finish sweep is by stepping this leg up. If he steps his leg up, I can't move him, but I have another sweep for that, okay? So if his legs are down, I know I have the sweep. So I'm already thinking about the control and the finish. I'm out, control the elbow. Pinch. Armbar, or control shoulder pressure. If you have somebody that's really explosive and they can fight their way up, omoplata or Rocky Kimura. Okay? I'm a guard guy for the most part, so a lot of times I don't have to come up. If I don't want to come up and I want to work my guard, I'm going to sweep and I want him to defend the sweep so I can finish attacking the arm. So I'll come here, I'll let him roll through. Once I'm here, it's my choice. Kimura, armbar, that's it. So a lot of times I hit the sweep, I don't want to finish. I just want to get that second reaction going. If I need the points, I'm going to finish the sweep, okay? So if you hit the sweep and they roll through, you're still okay. Just attack the arm. Any questions on this? Yes. Yes, sir. I don't need my second hand for the sweep. The second hand is just extra. And he's holding this on my sleeve. It's just extra. So when I go to pull this elbow, it's just adding. It's not needed, but it's adding. And when people start to step up, this is where this becomes important. Because I'm not going to hit here. I'm now going to go under. Hit here. So now I can come up to the back. Or I'm going to grab the sleeve and push over. Stand up. Or do the step up, I mean. So if he's defending, that's when this becomes important. Because now I need to push this over, come up to the back. Or bring him back to the other side. But we'll work on that in a second, okay? I want you guys to get the initial motion, then we'll go over the defenses, okay? Everyone good? All right, yes.
Is there any problem if he's holding your collar?
No. If he's holding my collar, it's gonna help me because this is extending him out. Anything that extends him is gonna help me. This, if he's holding the collar tight, get it tight, go higher. If he's up high, when I do this motion, his arm's extending him. So it's helping. Doesn't matter, because it's giving me the elbow. Even if he's really tight, if he doesn't block this leg, this sweep's going to be there. He has to block this leg. So if he's holding, now it's an issue. Now I need to free. Now I can go. But if he's not touching his bottom leg, I don't care. He can have here, break, out. He can have this hand here, doesn't matter. I'm going to hit up, trip out, okay? Yes. I'm here. Up on the thigh. I can't break it, but it's not stopping my leg motion. I only break the bottom grip because it's stopping my leg motion. If he's grabbing up high, it's not really doing anything for him. If you feel like your bottom leg can't come out, adjust the grip. If it's not affecting your bottom leg, the sweep is there, okay? Just focus on getting that elbow when you finish. Everyone good? All right, let's go. You break.
All right, guys, that's it for today. We'll be back. Something fall off today?
Gonna be really, really good.
We'll be back tomorrow. Oh, you guys can't even see. Let me switch over. Boop. We'll be back tomorrow, everybody. CP, we miss you, CP. CP busy. Go work on your dissertation, CP. Thank you guys for all the support. We'll be back tomorrow. And again, we're working on the Maryland Streamathon, so that's the next big plan for the first half of the year, and then second half of the year we're going to Houston. So, you guys does anybody want to go out to Houston with us? You watching people flip out on the train? Well, Switzerland crazy, bro. They never be acting a fool when I'm over there, but when CP over there, they be acting a fool. Let me make this bigger. So yeah, we're working on the Streamathon. You guys welcome to come through. And you know, if you were talking shit on the live stream, if you were talking shit in you know, online, you can come through in real life. Come through in real life. That's what I got to say. Come through in real life. Now, Danny Chopper, we gonna do a training camp over there. Everybody else, come through. If you've been talking shit online, come through to the Houston Houston trip, Houston Streamathon, whatever it's called. Come through. You've been talking shit about me? Come through. Come on. You've been talking shit about Mush? Come through. You've been talking shit about LO Snap? Come through. I'm inviting everybody. Come through. Come through. that'll be Q end of Q2, beginning Q3. No, end of Q2. April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, end of Q3. End of Q3. Maryland Streamathon, we're trying to get this Q1, Q2. Into Q3 for Houston Streamathon. So again, you got some grievances, come through to Houston. Come through, bro. We're gonna have a good time. We might be shooting stuff and grilling meat, as they say in Texas, grilling some meat. And we're gonna have a good time, bro. So we're setting that up. So, you know, we always need more support. We do have a couple sponsors we're working on, so we'll keep you guys informed on that. And that's it. How many days is on there? I can't even see, bro. My eyesight's bad. We'll let you guys know. CP, thank you for your support. Danny Choppa, thank you, brother. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Back again. Hopefully. Whoa. Wait a second. Let me see. Did anybody get in trouble yet? Let's see if we got any updates for you people real fast. Let me see. You know, we got to see if anybody's in trouble or anything real quickly. Oh, no. Balea lost the promoter of the year. Oh, I'm sorry, Balea. We'll do better next time, Balea. I'm sorry. Let me see what Craig's got going on. I've been chilling out these past few days. Yeah, we gotta keep you calm, bro. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let me see where Sonny is. That'll be it. Isaac's still in trouble.
$155 steps.
We saw that. We saw this.
I see the
She in Iraq. I don't know what she doing. Dude, this guy on the train is going on a rant and calling himself Mr. Satan. You might need to get off that train, CP. Well, you know, Switzerland's getting crazier than NYC. Nah, no way. But it's getting up there. That this time of year, especially in Europe, it be cold and dark. People be going, insane up there. I don't know who this guy is. Is that her new husband? That's her OnlyFans content creator. All right, guys, that's it, bro. We done. CP, please be safe, CP. We need CP. The world needs CP. We'll be back tomorrow, God willing. We'll keep you guys updated. Maryland Streamathon, we're working on that. We're always raising funds. I'm raising funds and everything else. So we'll get it up and running, man. And thank you guys for all the support. CP. We need you, CP. All right, brothers and sisters out there. We'll see you guys later. Stay safe and stay out of trouble.